Good Monday morning. It is Monday, right? Oh my gosh, what a Monday it's been. I forgot to take a sip before I started. My throat is already dry this morning. I've already had a stressful morning. I'm like stressed out already. Crazy Monday. Hey, good morning. Let's say some good morning to the people in the chat already this morning. Good morning, Carlene. Hey, I saw you last night. Wait a minute. Was it last night? Saturday night. I think it was Saturday night. I saw you in Tommy's chat. Said hi to you. I'm not sure if you saw it. Good morning, Charlie. And Mind and Body Co. Of course, you said good morning at 6:30, 2 hours ago, so you're probably not around anymore. But good morning, you guys. I got my new printer in, and I've been trying to get it set up. No, it didn't get set up before I had to go live. But look, number one, it came with a crack in it that was not disclosed, so I don't know if it cracked during shipping. But I said, I'll just go ahead and set it up, and if it doesn't affect the performance, then no big deal. But it reeks of cigarette smoke. Like, I cannot stand the smell of it. Is driving me crazy. And I can't get it set up. So when I downloaded the driver, it said something about Windows 10 blue error screen. And so then I'm like, okay, so I read the instructions on what that means, which I didn't get because I can't even get it to like do really anything. Downloaded the drivers and everything. It comes up as a printer that I can select. I just tried to print my Poshmark label, but it won't print. It comes up with an error. So at this point, I'm about ready to open an item not described and send it back because the smell is outrageous on it. And I don't know if you can get cigarette smell out of this like plastic stuff, but it stinks so bad. So I'm actually going to unplug it and get it out of my area right here. Like, it stinks so bad. You guys really have no idea. It's so bad. If you're a smoker, you don't realize how bad things reek of cigarette smoke. So sorry, I got to do this right when we start, but I'm going to move this out of here. And man, I don't think I've ever... Oh, God, there's so much crap around me right now. Like, the disorganization in my office is so stressing me out. This is also what happens when you take 4 days of vacation and you need a vacation from your vacation. I don't think I've ever opened a item not as described item. I mean, just being the fact that it came broken. Like, so when I plug it in and hit the button like this, it works where it kind of, feeds this, but it's not printing the label. Let's stick it right there. But oh my God, it stinks so bad. It stinks so bad. Yeah, cigarette smoke. Stinks like cigarette smoke. Yes, Anissa. It is horrible. So I am not going to even attempt it. So I need to order some 4x6 labels, and I'm kicking myself that I didn't go ahead and just order some of those last week because I probably would have them today. I looked on Amazon, and I don't even know why I signed up for Amazon Prime again. Okay, this you can tell the kind of mood I'm in today. Oh my gosh. So I'm sorry that I'm just ranting right when you guys come on. But I went to order labels. I'm like, okay, I might as well just order some 4x6 for my Dymo. And I have Prime, but I'm still not going to get them for a week. Like, this is why I canceled Prime in October. I was up for renewal and I canceled it because for the past year, I wasn't getting things in a timely manner. So I said, okay, why even bother paying for something when you're not even going to get it? Stupid me. Made the mistake about a couple weeks ago. I said, I'll sign up for Prime again because I've been doing some drop shipping from Amazon. And I like the idea that I can use Prime. But not on eBay, by the way. Not drop shipping on eBay. But drop shipping on Facebook, which you can do. It's within their terms of service. But it absolutely stinks that I cannot get things in a quick way, right? Like, if I can get it in 2 days would be wonderful right now. So, just so frustrated. Hey, good morning, Amy. So my sister Amy is in the chat. Hey, if anybody lives in the Vermont, New Hampshire area, she's looking at getting out of reselling and has some stuff for sale. Don't know if you want me to say that or not. She's trying to sell it to me, but I just don't have the space for it right now. Especially today as I come down and my knee hurts. So I'm having an issue with my knee and just being like extremely, I feel like very emotional today. Let's see. We got some new people. And good morning, Holly. Yay, new toys. Yeah, no new toys. They stink. It's so bad. Good morning, Stitch It. Good morning, Drummer. Good morning, Anissa. So Holly says, was it used? It was used. Yep. It's an older model, but it has good reviews on it. So I figured, what the heck? And the price was right. I think it was like $80 or something. So I feel like it was, good price, and it takes the UPS labels that are free, that I have some, but couldn't use it in my Dymo. Uses the labels I ordered from Amazon that I can't use in my Dymo. So yeah, I hate cigarette smoke. It's possible to get rid of the smell. It's horrible. That's why I'm just going to return it. I hate the idea of opening an iNad. I do not like that because I hate when people open it on me. But it does smell, and they didn't say that, and it is broken. And now I can't even get it to work. Good morning, Jennifer. How are you today? Sellers should disclose that it smells. Yeah. And I don't know if it's from them or they got it in a storage unit or something like that. But yeah, but in the box, there was, let me show you. So I thought, they drop shipped it from Amazon because it had one of these in the box. And I was like, oh man, they drop shipped it. But no, back on April 28th, they ordered, look at the second item. They ordered an AC adapter charger for the printer. So I feel like, how horrible. They spent $10.63 on something that I'm going to end up returning. I feel bad. They were one of the very few that actually had an adapter. Most of them do not have an adapter. Oh, yeah, stinks. Oh, gosh, I hate that. I hate that I have to return it. I was so looking forward to it. I actually came down here and started packaging. I had an eBay order in my other store, and I was like, I got to go get my printer upstairs that came in, my husband said. So I went upstairs to find it, located it, came down. I was so excited. But, it's okay. We all have down days. Today is just I've been so emotional lately. I don't know what's going on. I just signed up for Prime again for an order. Same thing. Stuff coming in a week. I'm canceling again. I don't even know. Like, I complain about it to my friends, and they're like, oh, it still says happy hump day on my screen. And they're like, we get our order within a day, 2 days. Like, come on, I can't even get it within a week. Or it takes a week. It takes a week to get it. And I'm in New York. Jeez, guys. And, prior to COVID, I got it in no time. But it seems like some areas didn't have any delay, and I'm still getting delays. So, actually, I shouldn't say even prior to COVID. A lot of times I still wasn't getting it in 2 days, but now it just seems even longer. All right. I need to breathe. I need like a yoga session or something. And the sun was coming in. Look, I got like sun coming down my face right here or whatever. Yeah, it's from my new blind, which I finally have. I have it, but now I had to like turn the blind to go in the other direction because when it's going in the normal, like when you turn it down, like this is what it does. My fat arms. Look at the sun. Today must be the first day that I'm doing a show with my new blind with the sun out. All right, so I got to turn it back the other way. Yeah, I should have got those blinds that you don't turn that are just like one solid blind. Prime was iffy for most of 2020 on 2-day, but it is getting better now. Yeah, not for me, Holly. My Prime is not getting better. Still a month or still a week. All right, well, I probably should have grabbed another roll of tape because guess what I get to do? Old-fashioned tape on a stupid label, which I'm already irritable today. Now I got to deal with that. The joys of being a reseller, but I would still take this rather than being miserable going to work and having to deal with a dumb boss, right? All right, I have a Poshmark order, which is this pink, which is actually kind of good because I wanted to get it out of here so it doesn't get dirty. So let's get our order shipped. I think I got about 25 today. So, and there's one thing I can't find. In my inventory, it says I have 7 of them, and it's a Happy Planner item. Should be right there. I'm very I know exactly where my planner stuff is, and I cannot find it. How can I not find 1 out of 7 items? I just don't understand. Good morning, Laura. Some people might be like, I'm out of here. Tamara's in a grumpy mood today. Good morning, Tio. Hopefully you guys, I think already I'm starting to feel better just having you guys around that I can talk to. And sometimes just venting kind of gets it out. But it's just multiple things. Even though they're tiny things, I'm having a lot of tiny issues today. Already this morning. So I got a shirt. I bought a bunch of these at a garage sale for my future son-in-law. And I say future, they're not engaged, but and I'm hopeful. And I bought it for him because a lot of them were long and ended up being he didn't want them. So I listed them, but look, they have like somebody's name on them. I guess one of our local dry cleaners writes names on the actual garments. Like, who does that? That's like crazy. I know when my dad was in the nursing home, we put his name on stuff, but the lady at the garage sale said that's what they did for the dry cleaners. I know, I'm trying to take a breath, Charlie. Oh, Charlie, it was you that was eating that those pancakes on a stick last week, right? So I spent the weekend, and Amy's daughter, who's Amy's in the chat, her daughter was at a craft fair, like a craft weekend we had, and she's my niece. And she was saying how that morning we had asked her if she wanted breakfast when she showed up, and she goes, "No, I already had breakfast." She goes, "I had pancake on a stick." I'm like, "What? Oh my gosh, I was just hearing about that this week." So that was funny. I thought of you this weekend. I'm like, I need to go find those in the freezer. I want a pancake on a stick with sausage. Yum. All right, I'm trying to grab my tissue paper. This is a Poshmark. And after this, I have some big things here I want to package. Got some big things. So this this pink shirt, I've had it listed for a couple weeks. Let me tell you what I sold it for. I paid like $1 for it, I think, at a garage sale. It wasn't much, maybe less than that. I sold it for $15. Of course, the buyer paid shipping on Poshmark. So I made $12 on it minus my $1. So yeah, $11. Eats them too. Eats them. Well, shoot, Tamara, I had some in my freezer. Oh, Logan needs them too. Oh, eats them too. Okay. Oh, geez, you mean I could have had one? I stayed at Amy's house this weekend. I could have had a pancake on a stick. I could have told you all about it, Charlie. Bummer. I just had chaffles. What the heck are you eating over there? Where are you from, Charlie? What part of the United States do you live in? All right. Oh, wait a minute. This is Poshmark. I don't need to use one of my envelopes. See, I'm just so unorganized today. What is going on, Tamara? Hold on. I'm trying to grab an envelope. There we go. Okay, today is Mexican Mother's Day. I didn't realize that. They celebrate it the day after. They celebrate it on a Monday. All right, Feliz Dia de la Madres. Did I even get that close? I got part of it close. I took Spanish in school. In elementary school, or middle school, we took French because I'm right near Canada, right next to Quebec, which is a French-speaking province within Canada. That's their, the main language is French. So we have a lot of French that moved from Canada into the United States. So we're in the town I grew up in called Winooski, Vermont. They had mostly, the immigrants were all French speaking. So a lot of my friends grew up in French speaking households. So we learned French, like basic French. And then when I went to high school, I said, well, I'm going to take Spanish. But at the time, there wasn't such a large, you weren't aware of the, in the 80s, you weren't aware as much of the immigration stuff starting to happen. And when my kids were in high school and they had to decide which language to take, I'm like, take Spanish. If you're going to move out of Vermont, you're going to want to learn Spanish because it was just infiltrating so much of the United States. I don't mean infiltrating in a negative way, but, it was just becoming like a second language of the United States. And it's just something you really want to know. And I was traveling a lot for work, so I was noticing it a lot. Of course, in the hotel industry, there's a lot of Spanish-speaking people. So I said, you got to take Spanish. I wish I learned Spanish a little bit more. Sometimes I wish I learned Chinese. So when you went to an Asian restaurant, I wish I could know what they were saying. Or when you went and got your manicure or pedicure, it'd be nice to know what they're saying because when they talk to each other. So, oh, so it's always on the 10th, May 10th is Mexican Mother's Day. Okay. Chaffles are a keto egg and cheese made in a waffle iron, really good and easy. Oh, wow. So I don't like eggs. Can you imagine that? I don't like eggs. I'm not on a keto diet, but I love them. Yeah, you know what? I eat so many things that are not like on a specific diet. Like I have Weight Watcher cookbooks because I'm like a cookbook fanatic. Like I got so many of them. And I've done Weight Watchers like a bazillion times in my lifetime, but I will still cook out of those cookbooks all the time because the food's still good. Just because it's healthy doesn't mean it's not good, right? Depending on what kind of cheese you use, it may taste like an omelet or a waffle. So Amy is a keto expert. Actually, if you are looking to lose weight ever, anybody on here, Amy's got a really good program called Singular that she does that is really good. I just can't do the whole keto. Like I have a very hard time with low carb because I'm not a big meat eater. I don't like eggs. Like I have a very hard time. Charlie sounds good. Oh my gosh, I know. Isn't it awful talking about breakfast? Makes me so hungry. I did have my yogurt this morning. Did I tell you guys I checked the carbs on like Greek yogurt and regular yogurt? And what a huge difference. Huge difference in carbs. So I did have my yogurt and some peaches this morning. Good morning, Christy. You are amazing. So chin up and rock on. Now I'm hungry. Sent you an email last week and don't think it ever delivered. Oh, I don't think I saw it. If you sent it. Depends on when you sent it. Because I really been out of pocket since Wednesday. I didn't really check. Well, I didn't check email. And I didn't check hardly anything except for when my phone went cha-ching. I checked to see what I sold. But I was crafting and driving. Had a 5-hour drive. Plus the multiple stops and pushing my mom in a wheelchair, like all this stuff that I had to do. It was like a 12-hour trip to get to where we were going. And then yesterday we left at like 10:30, I think, and we didn't get home until 6, I think, last night. So yeah, it's tough to read messages and check things when you're driving. I will double check though to make sure I didn't get that message from you. I thought I printed, oh, that's right. I didn't print this label because I tried to print it on my new printer and it didn't work. So for those who are coming in late, I got my new zebra in. Not working. It's cracked and it stinks like cigarettes. Like stinks so bad. Like really bad. What? All right. Why is this not? Now it's not printing at all. And even my brother. So I had to unplug everything today to use. I tried. So I have one of those like USB, like, you know, you plug something into a USB and it makes it into 4 USBs. So I did that originally with the printer and it wasn't working. So I did a direct plug in. Now my brother's not working. Maybe this, did I unplug it? Hold on. I thought I noticed that it was my printer I had unplugged. I thought it was my GoPro because I thought it was this I unplugged because I saw it, which goes in my GoPro, but I guess it was my brother. My brother printer, that is. Thank you, Jennifer, telling everybody to hit the thumbs up. Yeah, if you could do that, that would be great. I haven't been putting out as much content. What? All right, look. I printed a whole sheet. What? I'm going to put that on here. I think the post office guy would get a kick out of that. I'm going to put this whole big label on here. They're going to have to like stand way back here and scan it. This is funny. Because, you know, last week I actually made my label smaller because I was sticking it on a small envelope. And I forgot to change it back up to the larger size. So I had a lot of these smaller ones. This one literally is huge now. This is so funny. Oh, I hope Vicky in Brookhaven, Mississippi gets a kick out of this big label. Oh my gosh. This is funny. Peter at my post office. He's such a nice guy. I feel really bad for him because he was hoping to go. So right now he's only open from 9:30 to 1:30. And this during Q4, I was selling so much. Like I was shipping out 200 packages a day and just very, very busy. And they talked about how they were going to possibly extend his hours, give him more hours, and he was so excited. But then Q4 ended and my sales have just considerably gone down, like even below what they normally would be, even outside of Q4. And I feel bad because now he's, not going to get those extra hours. And I was hoping I could help him with that. Okay. There. Literally. I'm like, look. Seriously, big envelope. Or big label. That is funny. Alrighty. That is my only Poshmark sale. So let's close that down. All right. Let's see. Wait a minute. What's that? No, that's the label. Oh, that was my email. Oh, I see I got some offers. Didn't notice until I saw my email. All right, so I have an item on Etsy. My Etsy has like crashed and burnt. Like it has gone so slow. But I can tell you that people are still buying because my sister's cha-ching was going all weekend. I kept hearing her cha-ching on Etsy. I'm like, what you sell? What you sell? She sells maple products and she was selling lots of maple candy. Which she says, I'm so disappointed. I'm traveling to Rutland and wish I had brought a rock to hide over here. Oh, I know. I meant to bring some of my rocks down. I painted rocks this weekend. Of all things, that's what I spent the weekend doing. So Etsy, I cannot find that item. So we're going to have to go back to that one. Let's see. It would be nice. Let's get these out of the way. Let's do Amazon next. So I sent in a bunch of canning lids and I said, you know what? I'm going to hang on to a few. And because I noticed that the price is kind of starting to go back down on them. So I said, let's just hold on to some and only send in some. I kind of somewhat regret it because the ones I sent in have sold. And I just sold some. Now I got to ship out, which would have been nicer if they would have shipped it for me. So I have a 6-pack of the regular mouth canning lids. And I paid $19 for these and I sold them for $50. Let's see. Oh, I was going to do these big things. All right, I got to do that next. I think these might fit in. Oh, maybe they'll fit in those. Amy gave me some new size envelopes. Let me grab those. I got normal pants on today. Amy gave me some new to me box sizes. So I don't know what this size is. Oh, this is a 7x4x2. And then these, I don't know what they are. But let's see. I think these might be too big. I don't think they'd fit in my 6x4. Let's see. Oh, no, I think these are going to fit nicely. Look, hold on. Let me squeeze. Squeeze. Look how nice they fit. Perfect. I don't know what size these are, though. I have to measure them because I do like these so far, right? First ship here of the day and on Amazon, and I'm liking it. So these are good. If you can see, Walmart usually has these. Speaking of Walmart, oh my gosh, you guys. Chlorine. I stopped and looked at some more Walmarts on the way. No chlorine to be found. Although I take that back. I did find a small thing of chlorine granules for the pool, and I bought them. I was watching a video the other day, and they were in Walmart, and they went down an aisle and it had pool stuff in it, and I noticed theirs was completely empty too. I believe they were 7x4.5x2. Oh, these are the taller ones. These are not anything by 2, because these are like by 3 and something. By less than 7, little less than 7. By maybe like 4.5, by like 3, maybe they say 3.5. I can't even get to my scale. Normally I like to put stuff on top of my printer, but seeing that I got to use my printer, I have to put stuff all over me. Stitch says, do you use Macari? I do use Macari. Oh, why do I'm going to unbox these because I'm not going to ship these. So obviously they're over a pound. Why did I not realize they were going to be over a pound? I'm not going to waste a box. Actually, you can just peel it. I'm not going to waste one of my boxes. I'm going to priority mail this baby. So I cross-post a lot of stuff to Macari on on Vendu. I've been using Venmo a lot this weekend, paying people on Vendu. So, yeah, I use Macari. I don't sell much on it though. Compared to eBay just like buries them. Let me get my box, my 7x7x6s. I think I got some more here. Oh. All right. I think I'm falling apart because my shoulder is hurting me too. That just hurt me doing that. I'm telling you, I'm having a rough time. I'm really having a rough time. Oh my gosh. My back body aches. So I think I've told you guys that I deal with depression and I deal with seasonal depression. In this past year, I ended up going back on my antidepressants. And part of it is also because my teeth grinding, and they say that the antidepressants were supposed to help with anxiety and my teeth grinding. So I'm weaning myself off them because normally in the summer I don't need them. So I'm kind of weaning. And I'm wondering if maybe my weaning process is, because now I'm going every other day taking them. And I'm wondering if maybe that's what's making me so emotional. But I don't know. Just feel like I've been a big crybaby lately. Like just don't like who I am lately. All right, let me grab some bubble wrap because after this, I've got to do these big things that are sitting next to me because they're blocking in a lot of my stuff. I want a bubble. I think I just need one. So they don't move all around. Actually, I need more than one. This is a huge box. It's a lot bigger than what I just had. With all this work, I should have just used my free box instead of... I need some air bubbles now. Here's some air bubbles. There you go. I need some on the top. There we go. So also, I think I'm also a little stressed out because my mom called me and I forgot my purse in her car. So today I had plans of what I was going to do, and now I got to take time to drive over to her house, which is 35 minutes away, and then 35 minutes back. But then you're not there just to go in and grab it and walk away. So I'm trying to decide because I was thinking of sourcing tomorrow. So I'm like, well, maybe I don't need my purse. Maybe I don't need my purse until tomorrow, and then I could go get it tomorrow. And then I'll already be in town so I can do some sourcing. So I'm actually thinking about just doing it tomorrow. So in case you're listening, Mom, I may not go to tomorrow. All right. Now it's 1/6 by shipping. So this is the 7x7x6 box. It is called Box 4. There you go. Box 4. I love this box. Love these boxes a lot. I use a lot of them. I still have so many on hand. I thought I was gonna use a lot more during Q4, so I ordered so many. I didn't. This is cool. I charge this person shipping. So sometimes most of the time when I list on Amazon, I do free shipping because you're competing with people who like Prime. But when I'm sometimes not in a hurry if I sell it, because I was like, oh, well, I'll just send it in to FBA when those other ones sell out. So I charged shipping and I sold it with shipping. So this actually was $62.84 all in for the buyer. That includes their sales tax. 17776. I wish the casino was open today because I feel like going to the casino. Sometimes that helps me be in a good mood because maybe I'll win. $8.85 to ship this. Cubic is $9. More expensive. Okay. Let me just double check the size of my printer. I'm at 107%. Let's go back down to 100. Print. I'm not sure why that other one printed so huge. Guess where this order is going? Minnesota. Remember me saying I think it was last week or the week before, I'm like, I've been shipping a lot to Minnesota. I've been taking baby sips because I don't want to have to go to the restroom. That medicine I take in the morning makes me go to the restroom. All right. Look at this. Old school. It means you guys get me longer when I do old school printing. Old school shipping. I don't know. Maybe I overkill it on the tape, but I always feel like, is it hump day? It's not hump day. I took it off. It's not still. Oh, it says it down below, my name. I was like, I took off my little hump day. It is hump day. Every day is hump day when you're a reseller. I had a little thing up in the corner over here too that said hump day, and I took that down. That's funny. That's funny. It is hump day. Okay, there we go. All right, let me see if I can change. How do I change my name? I don't even know. Oh, wait a minute. If I click on this, no, exit solo layout. Oh, here, edit name. Then when you come on Wednesday, you'll be like, oh, is today Monday? Like, yes, it is. It's Monday somewhere. No, it's not, but it could be. All right. The other thing I sold on Amazon FBM is my Holly's Unwind oil. So I sent in a shipment to FBA last week, I think it was. No, week before. And it's so awesome. I love the feeling when you send in a shipment and stuff just you start seeing it sell right away. Although, I think it was on Saturday, which is really weird for a weekend. I'm pretty sure it was Saturday. I had no sales on Amazon, not even FBA. Isn't that weird? Oh, Jennifer, you tape over your whole label? Can you do that? Because back when I first started, the post office in Vermont said you couldn't tape over the label of where they scan for delivery confirmation, because the scanner sometimes wouldn't work, and that would make the postal person have to hand enter in the number. I don't know if that's still true or not. This sticker. Oh, speaking of stickers, I've got to get my blow dryer from upstairs because I was prepping last week and I had some stickers on some stuff that were just a nightmare. I've got to get myself a heat gun. I've got one somewhere in my, back when I was doing stamping and stuff and embossing and all that, but I don't know. I tape my whole label also. Yeah, Amy actually has a package. You know how sometimes you drop off mail and you're like, oh, they didn't scan it. Amy was dealing with that this weekend. She actually went over to her post office on Saturday, and they said their scanner wasn't working one day, so a lot of packages didn't get scanned. But it's so frustrating because you would think they would get scanned at the next location they go to, right? But no, that's not happening with her package. Paper towels. Thankfully, she has a buyer who is understanding, but we all know that not all buyers are understanding. But the way I'm feeling today, you would think I had a bad buyer, but I have not had a bad buyer. Quite the opposite. I've had very good buyers lately. Sorry. I know. You guys have to sit here and watch me. I'm just taking my sticker off. And it's all sticky, so I'm using my Goo Gone to take the stickiness away. I don't want to get it sticky. Yeah. My Goo Gone. You can get this at the Dollar Tree, like this size or something. They've got the Dollar Tree. Pretty cool. Pretty cool and cheap. All right, let's see. 4x4. Hey, y'all forgot to tell me to do these big things that are blocking my stuff. 4x4. Try taping over half for scanning purposes. Yeah, sometimes I do tape over some of it. But my whole thing is I tape all 4 areas and then I tape across the front. So if you're taping over everything, like that's just so much more tape. I'm already feeling like I use so much tape now that I have to deal with this. And there's a holler than the Facebook I got. You know, Anissa, I saw that you had gotten a bad review. If you weren't price gouging and charging people so much money when they can go elsewhere and buy it, I want to say then dumbass, go elsewhere. Actually, I did kind of say that on Facebook. So I listed something I'm going to package today. I listed on Facebook, and somebody messaged me and said, you can buy this at Dollar General for $10. So I replied and said, well, go buy it at Dollar General. And I think they probably don't want it. They just wanted to say that to me. And then somebody else, like the next day, said, you can buy this for $5 at Dollar General. And I said, that is really awesome. I would like to know which Dollar General, because I paid $10 for it. Now, granted, I was asking $25. And then what happened? The next morning I woke up and I sold it for $25. I'm like, fine. All right, buy shipping. This was 5 ounces. Of course, it matches what I'd already had in there. Oh, I forgot to tell you how much I've been selling these for. Too late. Too late. I've already gone off that screen, unfortunately. Hey, this is going to Marietta, Georgia. I think that's where Michael, the thrifting Goomba, I think he lives in Marietta. We're close to Marietta. Bye, Amy. Have a great day. Oh, are you saying bye? Oh, headed into work. Have a wonderful day. Hey, bye, Amy. Too bad you didn't go to Middlebury. You could meet up and have lunch with Kendra. That would be cool. So my daughter was with us this weekend crafting. I haven't seen her since before Christmas, so it was really awesome. But even before Christmas, it was like a really quick in and out. It was when COVID was really, really high rate of people that had it at the time. And I live in New York and she lives in Vermont. And Vermont had very strict rules about New Yorkers coming into Vermont. You have to quarantine and all this other stuff. So she was like, you got to wear a mask. So we just stayed long enough to say hi, drop off her gifts and leave. And yeah, it was a 12-hour day riding around dropping off Christmas gifts. We came home because you can't even stay in Vermont. You couldn't stay overnight in any hotel if you were from New York. Unless you were there for medical issues, like for, a hospital visit or something. So that's the last time I'd seen her. So it was so nice to be able to spend time with her. Just had a really, really good weekend with her. Well, and with my siblings, or my sisters, my sister-in-law, my mom, my niece, one of my nieces. The other one, we thought one other one was going to show up, but she didn't. So I like to tape. When I tape and it overhangs, I cut the edges. I wish I would have showed you guys. I cut the edges so it folds down nicely. So I just kind of cut it in the tape. Should I do? Actually, I'll show you right here. I'm gonna do it on this side and the other side. So I like fold it like this, right? See how it like overhangs, and then I cut right here and right here. And then you could take this and I could fold this part down, fold that part down, and then fold that part down, and it folds nice and flat. Hey, good morning, Tio. And thank you, Tio. Look, I can't even figure out. Happy Mother's Day. Hold on, I got a song. Let's see. What do we want? Yeah, I wish I had one that had like a really cool one. Like I need to play that every morning when we get started. It's like, get your day going, charge. Thank you for the super chat, Tio. Very, very much appreciated. So yeah, it was nice spending. I can't even remember the last time I spent Mother's Day with one of my children. It's been a long time because they haven't lived with me or lived near me in a while. All right, that one's done. So that was nice. Of course, my son didn't even hear from him. Didn't even get a text message saying Happy Mother's Day, which isn't surprising. It's so weird. It's so weird when you're, maybe that's why I'm kind of feeling icky today. Hey, let me see. So this is an 8x4x4 box. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to do these big things next. Y'all didn't remind me, but I think, oh, this is going to fit good in this. Y'all forgot to remind me to do my big one. I dropped my phone. You timed Tio out? Oh my gosh, Jennifer. Unfortunately, Tio, I can't undo it. Oh my gosh. Of all people to time out. Hey, good morning, Kids Dealing More. You're in here. Did I miss anybody else? Lisa. Good morning, Lisa. I don't think I said hi to you. Let me zoom up back up. I think I've been reading the comments, but not realizing. Oh, Sylvia. Good morning, Sylvia. I didn't say hi to you. Gosh, I'm sorry I've missed some of you. I'm like seeing names, but I'm not like, paying attention. I'm paying attention, but not paying attention. If that makes sense. I don't know. What a day. It's been a day. Okay, so I got, where did I sell this? eBay? I got 2 of them and they're big and it's so weird. So when you have something in your store, I know I say this so many times, and it doesn't sell, and then all of a sudden one sells, and then if you have multiples of them, then all of a sudden something else sells, and you're like, what? How come all of a sudden these are like becoming popular? Well, I have, so on Monday, I think it was Monday, maybe Tuesday, I was in the Adventures of Victoria in her morning show, and they were talking about something. I stumbled in late, and they were talking about like putting stuff like static cling on your privacy window or on your window to make it private. And I was like, hey, I have some of that I'm selling on eBay and Amazon and stuff. So I said, hey, check out what I got before you go and buy some, and I will give you a good deal because I didn't pay much for this. And so she actually bought this one, which is Crystal Nior, however you say it. But see, like it goes on your windows, so it makes your windows, gives it like a privacy glass. And so then I sold that one. And then this is a completely different listing. So I took that one down because I think, no, I have one more of the black. So I edited that one. But then all of a sudden this weekend, I sold this one. It has probably been months since I've sold any of these. And then I sell this one. So weird. This one is Crystal Mosaic. So I don't remember how much I paid for these. It was like $3 or $5. And I sold this one for $49. $49.40. $52 all in by the buyer for this. Pretty cool. I sold the one to Victoria for $25. That includes shipping. So let's hope shipping isn't as bad as I'm hoping it's not as bad as I was hoping it was going to be. Good. So I love these triangle boxes. So that's what I'm shipping this in. So I got to put it together. This is sometimes when I wish I had was using a shipping statement. I use that privacy stuff on my storm door at my old condo. It gets light in, but others can't see it. I like it. Can't see in. That's awesome. Yeah, that stuff's good. They had that at Lowe's on clearance one time. I took all of them. All of it. I do have it listed on Amazon because somebody had posted a link to something on Amazon, and I'm like, don't buy the one on Amazon until you at least see what I have, because definitely don't buy it on Amazon and buy it from me on Amazon and pay $50 when you can get it for half. I'll give it to you for half the price. All right, I think this fits in it. It does. Look at that. Perfect. Let me show you. It perfectly fits. Perfect. That's what I love about these boxes. They're really good for golf clubs and baseball bats, posters, and privacy film. Oh, and by the way, wrapping paper at Christmas time. I sold wrapping paper at Christmas time that I bought at Walmart. But people want certain themed wrapping paper. And if you can find it and they have it at Walmart, Put it up on eBay. It's sold. Our little baby Yoda Grogu. Okay. But I will tell you that even though I taped the heck out of this, one of them opened up somehow and it arrived empty to the buyer. I was able to put in a claim and got a refund. Finally, I had to appeal it because they denied it the first time. But it came with a sticker and everything on it that said this package is arriving empty. This is not wanting to go in. But then somebody told me, I don't know if it was Cornhusker, somebody in the chat that's just bit my fingernail back. Ouch. Gosh, I'm a big baby today. But that this size box is one of the most frequently thefted items at a post office distribution. Of course, you would expect everybody to be honest, but unfortunately, there are dishonest people in the world, even those that work at the post office. And they would open them because they would think they were golf clubs and stuff. But yeah, they ended up with Mandalorian wrapping paper. But I tape, and it still somehow got opened. This one is going to my customer. Or, Victoria's a customer too, but eBay customer. So I also taped the side of the box because everything just has these little notchy things that you put in. This is an eBay order. Why am I using plain tape? I'm going to use eBay tape. Because it's free. Free. You ever see that commercial where they say free, a bunch of times? I don't even know what they're selling. How many times you watch a commercial and you're like, oh, that was a good commercial, but I can't even tell you what they were selling in the commercial. That happens a lot. Looking for the area where the little notchy thing is so I can tape it on that. Stitches says, thank you for pointers you have shared. I love your show. I started cross-posting on Vendu last week and bought boxes from a place you recommended. Can't remember the company name. Might have been Supply Hut. They're hit or miss lately, though, with their shipping. They've been kind of slow. I still like the quality of their items, though. But good for you. Have you found Vendu working with your cross-posting? I told my mom I got to run my numbers this week. I haven't done April numbers yet, but I just feel like has been worth doing the Vendu, paying for it and taking the time to cross post. And although I feel my sales are down on most platforms, I don't know. For some reason, I still feel like it's been worth it. But numbers don't lie. That's why I want to do my report so I can look at my total complete numbers. I've been hearing a lot of people saying their numbers are down, though. My Amazon numbers are crazy down. So I watched this guy. If you sell on Amazon, his name is Richie Hustles, and he does a live show on Sunday nights. And then he puts up other shows. I think on Friday nights he may do a live Q&A, but on Sundays he's usually out at Walmart. And even he last night was yeah, it's just pathetic. The clearance has just been so hard. It's so hard to find stuff. Okay. We are all taped. We are ready to weigh. The problem with this is if you have to put in measurements, you're like, what measurements do you put in when you have a triangle box? All right, 2 pounds, 4 ounces. So again, I paid $3 for these, and they sold for $49 with free shipping. So 2 pounds, 4 ounces. Let's hope this isn't going. Oh, this is going to Old Forge, Pennsylvania. Even better. So I have 38 inches by 5 by 5. How long are these boxes? That's what I put in originally. They don't have the size on the box. That's weird. Let's measure. Then let's try and remember what it is for the next box. 38. Look at that. Woo-hoo, 38. 38. Oh, don't want to bump it. $8.10. What? That's a good price. Purchase. Let's get you out of here, baby. Oh, that's right. We got to tape you on. Ah! Seriously, every time I print a label, I'm just so ticked off at that printer not working and stinking and broken. And that I didn't order the right labels for my other printer. Shame on me. Let's see. Do you watch the YouTube of the Auction Professor? This is Charlie Brown. Oh my gosh, look. Okay, look, it printed really big again. What the heck? Why are you printing so large? The other ones didn't print this big. I don't want to put a label on this big. All right, I'm at my brother. It says fit to printable area. No. Custom. Print. Oh, it's going to somebody named Kindra. Kindra. My daughter's name is Kendra with an E. Ah, much better. All right. Oh, so Auction Professor. So I don't really watch him. I've watched him in the past, and I didn't always agree with his take on stuff. So it got to a point where I kind of stopped watching him because I didn't really. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know how to say what I want to say. Because I've been trying really good to not say negative about other YouTubers, but I don't like his style, and sometimes I don't agree with what he says. I'm not saying, what he's putting out recently might be better. I don't know, but probably like 2 years ago, I stopped watching him. Although I did watch him the other day because he does a show with Primetime Treasure Hunter, I think his name is. I think that's what his channel's name is. He does a show with him, and I really like him. Dominic, I think his name is. Well, I think one's Dom and one's Dominic. So I did watch that joint show one day, and it didn't change my opinion of wanting to watch his channel. So sorry. Oh, I'm throwing a fit in my own head. Not fun. Tio, I'm sorry you got timed out. If that's what you're throwing your fit for, I'm sorry there's not a way that I can undo it. I've seen that happen in other channels where somebody mistakenly hit the wrong button and timed somebody out. That stinks. I don't know if that's what it is, but the Auction Professor is awesome. He looks way different with a beard. Oh, does he? Maybe I should give him another try. So when you say he's awesome, what is it that you like about him? Do you like the way that he presents his info, the info he's presenting? I'm just kind of curious because it just wasn't something that I personally found worth watching. But I know there's a lot of people obviously who watch him. He's got high numbers. So I always say that thankfully there's so many people on YouTube that you can find who you just connect with and watch. I really like the Richie Hustles guy. I like watching him. Trying to think. Lately I've been watching a lot of new to me channels. Trying to find just some newer ones to watch. I'm trying to educate myself on different things, which I have this travel time chit chat video I did that I was supposed to upload over a week ago, and I still haven't. I like that his bolos go into details. Okay. I like his storage system. Dom is pressure. Okay. I knew one was Dom and one is Dominic, right? Hold on. I got to get some more tape because I ran out. Luckily, I was just at BJ's and I bought some tape. Too bad it wasn't on sale. I should have went and stocked up when it was on sale again, which is what I did last time I bought tape. So I think I paid $20 for this, and it was on sale one time for 13 maybe, something like that. Thanks for dropping the links, Jennifer. Yeah, Richie Hustles. I like him. He just seems like a really cool guy. You know, the problem with his show though is he shows a lot of bolos and the price tanks, and you can tell because he was scanning something yesterday and he had been picking it up all along, and he was like, nope, I'm passing on it because the price has gone down. There's a lot of people that watch his channel, so just be really cautious of channels that you watch where people are showing bolos for, like, especially Amazon, because it doesn't take long for that price to start to tank when it goes public like that. There was something I was selling one time, and well, that coffee that I was on, that I oversold one time on here, and thanks to Holly for bailing me out. That coffee was doing pretty good, and then I saw a YouTuber put it on YouTube, and I was like, oh, don't show my product. And then I finally was just like, listen, you love it when you see new things that you hadn't thought about looking for. Sometimes it's not always that product itself, but you're like, oh, you showed, I'm just trying to think of something. So like recently I saw, I was selling the stuff you put in a septic tank for like an RV, and that sold really good because it was on clearance at Walmart. And I thought to myself, gosh, I hadn't even really thought about scanning those items. So just sometimes seeing something, even if the price tanks, it may open you up to realize that you should start looking for Amazon items in that category of stuff, because maybe you didn't think about it. That's what I like about that. I recommend Richie Hustles to you. Oh, did you, Tio? I think I've been following him for a while, though. I really like him. I like his content. I don't know. He just seems like a really down-to-earth guy. I like people who just seem really genuine. There's some shows I stopped watching because people just don't seem genuine. They just turn into, I don't know. They're just all about like the YouTube money, and they just kind of change. I feel like they change who they are just to kind of get viewers, and I'm not big on that. All is forgiven, Jenny. Oh, poor Tio. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I got another big one. So I got that other one goes to Victoria. So I had her pay me with PayPal. So I'm just going to use PayPal to ship it. So I belong to this Busilla. It's like a crafting group, and people do buy and sell all the time. I just want to tell you guys, just to be weary if you ever buy something from somebody, even if it's somebody on YouTube or in the reselling community, and you trust them, and or you think you trust them, and you're paying with somebody with PayPal, don't do friends and family, even though you're like, oh yeah, it saves them money and nobody has to pay fees. Because if they don't ship the item to you, you are out. You have no recourse. So I don't know if there was a YouTube auction at one time. I haven't seen that guy around for a while. I don't know, Jennifer, if you know what happened to him. I can't even remember his name, which is all right with me. He was from another country, Ireland or something. And he kind of scammed. I feel like he scammed people out of a lot of stuff. But people were paying him friends and family. And they had no recourse to get items out. Like some of them were like $400. They lost out. And he never sent their items to them. They lost. They had no recourse. He ended up trying to make up for it and sent them other stuff, but it ended up not being, it's not right. Especially when it's like months and months and months later. This was something like last summer that happened. You were up late on Saturday night. I was. You saw me in the chat, in the replay. I was crafting, and we didn't usually stop until, well, I think it was about 10 most of the time. And my daughter drove me back over to my sister's house where I was sleeping. We sat in the driveway for over an hour talking, and by the time I got upstairs to go to bed, it was like 11:30, probably 11:30. And I saw on my phone that he had gone live, and I was like, oh, hey, I think I can catch Tommy. So I think I stayed watching for about a half hour, and then I put the phone next to me, and I don't know. I went to sleep. I woke up and his live was done. Yes, Funky Fluffy. Is he even around anymore? Because I don't see him ever. Hope he stays wherever he is. Yeah, maybe he's in jail. Wouldn't that be nice? I don't ever see him in any chats or anything. Maybe he finally got the message. He ruined a lot of people's trust, which is really too bad. I give people the benefit of the doubt all the time. And I always will trust you until you give me a reason not to trust you. And something just seemed off with that whole scenario. And I was there for that auction. I donated an item and paid for shipping for free and everything to help support him and his wife who were going through a medical issue. I think it was just a big scam, which is really unfortunate, to take advantage of people who are there to help you, who are willing to help you, and they don't even know you personally. He just came on the scene so quickly, and then all of a sudden people were like throwing money at him. Lisa says, Jennifer, you, me, and Craig had him figured out from the start. Yeah. You're talking about Craig as in, oh my gosh. I can't remember his screen name. My mind is going. It is going. How come I can't remember his screen name? I have his IP thing here. I don't know. Whatever. Not to mention the fundraiser. Yeah, for the operation that never happened. That was ridiculous. Land shark picker. Yes. Why? How come I couldn't even think of that, Lisa? Thank you. Land shark. Yeah, you weren't the only ones. Yeah, and some people just lost so much money. It's so bad. It's so sad. All right, so this is going off to Victoria. Oh, I wish I had something else to throw in here. I tried to buy something at Michael's online the other day that was Minion related because I know she likes Minions. It's just a little cute little thing. She's probably like, please stop with the Minions. I don't want any more. But ended up being it was a local pickup only. I couldn't order online. I like to send people happy mail. When they're not expecting it, and you could just send them something just to be like, hey, just cheering you up today for no reason, sending you something. I like that. I used to belong to some happy mail like groups and stuff where we would just randomly send people stuff. It was always fun. That was always fun. Two Dogs Dig. I don't watch them that. I think you're guessing the name, but no, it was Landshark. But Two Dogs Dig. Those two guys, or I don't know. I just only ever see that one guy, so I'm not sure it's Two Dogs Digging, but only one guy's ever seems to be on the show when I watch it. I really like him. I like that guy. I like his show. I don't catch it very often or watch it very often, but the ones I have watched, I like. I don't know why I don't watch them more often. There's so many good YouTubers, but not enough time to watch them. Not enough time to watch them all. Hey, my favorite number of viewers are in here right now. Which is 23. 23 is my favorite number. Okay. Don't fall. Oh, I got to go to PayPal. All right, so 2, 3. 2, 3. 2 pounds, 3 ounces. 2 pounds, 3 ounces. 2 pounds, 3 ounces. 2 pounds, 3 ounces. I got to remember that. Hey, that's my favorite number. 2, 3. 2 pounds, 3 ounces. Let's find her. Hey, I got $41 in PayPal. Woo-hoo. It's so sad now that I don't use PayPal for eBay. My PayPal account is usually so pathetic. All right, let's see. I'll have to remember to hang on to her address in case I ever want to send her something. P.O. Box. Launch. Ship. Here we go. I don't think I've used PayPal shipping in like forever. Forever and never and never and never. Medium flat rate box. New. Flat rate package. 2 pounds. 3 ounces. What was it? 38 inches, right? I think it was. I think it was 38. Irregular package. I don't know. It's your packaging. Is it irregular? Let's see how much it is. Where do I find out? Calculate shipping costs. I estimated $10. Oh, $9.64. So that's pretty good. I quoted her $10 in shipping. That's good. That's very right there. It's close enough. I didn't want to overcharge her. I don't want to overcharge a friend. Craig and Rick. Craig is on air most time, very knowledgeable. Yeah, I like them, Holly. They're really good. I was in TSB. It got to be more drama than help. Not paying for that. Yeah, Charlie, I agree. Well, I don't know if it was drama, but I feel like, so TSB is the secret beach. I feel like I did join and I watched all of the like pre-recorded videos and I learned some stuff, but I was somewhat new to, not new to eBay, but new to like full time and really wanting to learn more and stuff. And I found that those videos were worth it. So I think it is possibly worth paying for the secret beach for 1 month, watch the videos, binge them, and then get out. The other thing is they're all on YouTube. So when you binge watch them, if you really liked one, so let's say there's ones on, the records or cassette tapes or purses. I'm trying to think of the ones I watched. But if there's one you really like and you want to ever reference it, bookmark it. So when you leave the group, you won't have the direct link anymore, but you can watch it if you have the link. So I'll say that about that. So that's good. I got most of them saved before I left the group. Actually, I left the group. I stopped paying, but I stayed in the group. They never took me out of it. And then when I lost my Facebook in January, I didn't request membership again because they would probably notice I wasn't paying. Regarding the fundraiser, I wondered about that. How much money was raised? Yeah, $3,000 they got by scamming people. Ridiculous. Thankfully, it wasn't one person, $3,000, but there's a lot of people with giving hearts that donated a lot of stuff. I thankfully only donated one item that was, like a $40 item, and then I had to pay it, and it was pretty big. It was a sleeping bag, a kid's sleeping bag. It probably cost me like $10 to $12 to ship it, so it's out like probably $50 value. I finally received thank you for your purchase cards from Amazon and clear bags to start my storage system. Yay! That doesn't include all his auctions he had. Yeah, I think the auctions is where he really screwed people. I am too cheap to pay for groups and beaches. It's worth it if, let me see, print. I think sometimes it's worth it. Right? You gotta look at the value of the information you're gonna get. You're gonna get it in a condensed version. Most of the time, whatever you pay for, I think I've said it on here before. If you're gonna pay for something, most of the time you can find it free here on eBay, or on YouTube. But you're going to have to search for it. You're going to have to watch a lot of videos that don't really give what you need or give you the whole picture, the whole story. So you're going to have to watch a lot of them. But if you can sit and get an hour of an expert's time and they're going to give you that, then you're going to, even if you pay for it, it's worth it. And with his beach, you're getting multiple experts' time. So in that regard, I think it was worth it. That's probably the one time I've spent money that has actually been worth it in the long run, because it was a really good base start for eBay. I bought a bundle course that, I'm on the fence whether it was worth it or not. What else have I paid for? Oh, I was part of Bolorama's group at one time. That was a complete waste. There was no benefit, no good stuff shared. Stuff that was shared was, not good advice for an eBay. Not good advice. I'm in the Bearded Pickers group. It has been worth it. Oh, really? Good. Did you just start selling them, Lisa? Because I think he marketed that towards somebody just starting out. I heard that the group he did a couple years ago was worth it too. The Q4 group. So that's good. I mean, I like Scott. I like Scott. So, I'm sure he's putting time. You can tell he's putting time into it because he's nowhere else to be found. Right? He's not putting time back into his YouTube channel because he's focusing on that. So that's good. I miss watching his shows. He's another one that's good to watch because he just drops bits of nuggets here and there. And I think he does his business a lot like me, where he does like eBay and Amazon. He doesn't cross-post and all that, but and just the stuff he shares, I feel like he's been the most influential in my business, the Bearded Picker. So if you're not watching his channel, especially if you're new to eBay, the Bearded Picker, he's got a whole new section that he came out, like a playlist this year on getting started on eBay. Okay, that was Victoria's. So Victoria, I know you're not watching, but your stuff is going to be on its way today, finally. Sorry for the delay, but I had to go out of town. All right, let's do eBay. Let's do Facebook before we get into eBay. So this is the item I sold on Facebook Marketplace. So I have been really liking Facebook Marketplace. See, there was the price right there. See, right, hold on, wrong side. Right there, right there. And I cut it out. See my fan? I bent my fingernail back on that box and it hurts. So this is the one where somebody was like, you can buy that for $10 at Dollar General. And I told him to go buy it at Dollar General. And then somebody else said you can buy it for $5. And I'm like, hey, which Dollar General? Because I paid $10 for it. I sold it for $25 plus shipping. I don't think I'm doing shipping much on my Facebook Marketplace because I'm not doing free shipping. I'm charging people shipping. So let's create a label. Create a shipping label and ship your item within 3 days. Today it has to get shipped. It sold as I was walking out the door. And I'm like, bummed. I didn't get it mailed. Had to be shipped by today. Let's see if it fits in. I don't think it's going to fit in a 864 box. Are you going to fit? Ooh, wait a minute. I think it might fit. What? I think it's going to fit in an 864 box. Let's weigh this. Let's make sure it's not going to be over a pound. I don't want to waste the box. I'm going to have to take it out. It's, it's made of like a rock type thing. 11 ounces. All right. Oh, it comes with a, so I do their labels. How much did I put down? Oh, 15 ounce rate. So Facebook Marketplace has labels that's similar to like Macari. And I have been using their labels because their rates are really good. They're better than Macari's rates. Weirdo. What? Somebody called me a weirdo. You want to know who's a weirdo? That person right there. That person right there. He's the weirdo. But I love weirdos. Because I love that person. Which, by the way, it's my husband, for anybody who doesn't know. So guess who's awake? Probably laying in bed watching YouTube. Checking out his beautiful wife. Oh no, it doesn't fit. Now that I put the box together, it doesn't fit with bubble wrap. But I feel like I need to probably bubble wrap it. Really just needs bubble wrap on the top. I'm going to just do this. I think I'm just going to put this in here. Oh my gosh, it's not going to fit. What? I feel like I didn't put the box together, but now it's tight with the box together. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh. It's not moving. I'm just going to put that right there so it blocks that front. Because it's the only part that's really bad. It's in there pretty good. I don't think it's going to get damaged. Okay. Let's print that Facebook postage. Oh, I'm so bummed about my printer. Beyond bummed. Damn smokers. Tell us that your smoking is stinky. Let's see. I think my main issue with both groups is they do control the trolls unless it's trolls that they agree with. I kind of like that they try and keep it so you're not just bad-mouthing buyers. It's not just a bitch fest. I do like that because my time is valuable and I can get so sucked into just a Facebook group and read a post and read all the 300 comments. Seriously, I do that. read all the comments related to something that's just pure drama and has no value to my business. So I kind of do like that. I have been disappointed lately, though. I think there's a lot of beef with some of the people in that group, the admins, with other people. And I feel like a lot of very knowledgeable people have left those groups, some of those groups. So when I post in there, I feel like I don't really get the answer I'm looking for anymore, which stinks. Which, speaking of that, Michelle replied to one of my posts. I haven't seen her in here for a while. I hope she's all right. Michelle, if you're lurking, you need to at least say hi so I know you're all right. Let's see. Get this on. I get why he doesn't do them, but I miss the show. Yeah, I miss the show. Thought he was coming back in May, though. He was taking the month of April off. I don't know. Lisa, when does that group end? It says he will be back in May. I miss the shows, too. Yeah. I don't know. I wondered if he had left also for a while because there was some drama going around with him, which is unfortunate. My husband's probably not tired of me, or not missing me talking about the bearded picker all the time, because I was always like, oh, guess what the bearded picker said? Guess what Scott said? Now I always say, Scott the bearded picker. All right, there's that one. I get why he does. All right, let me just check in. That's cute, Tamara. I don't know. I'm way behind. Remind me why Tommy says to charge for shipping. So he says to charge for shipping because if you were to run a sale and you included your shipping into your price, so let's say you're running a 10% off sale on your eBay store, then you're running 10% off your shipping. And most of the time when let's say you're doing shipping and it's going to cost you $8 for a flat rate padded, you are now discounting that by 10%, and it's still going to cost you the $8. So it's really more than a 10% discount you're giving to them. I think that's his main reason that he does that. But also, if somebody returns it, you can keep their original shipping, where you can't do that if you don't charge shipping separately. I think end of June. I meant June, not May. Okay. Well, he originally said he was going to come back in May. But so your thing ends the end of June. I learned at least one nugget of info just about every show. Yeah, I like learning little nuggies. Okay. Finally got rid of those big ones. So now I can reach my stuff better. Back to eBay sales. Because that was Facebook. So I sold that for $25 plus $5.50 in shipping that they paid. I thought I used to show you on here how much you would make. I guess it doesn't. So I don't even know how much I paid for that. I think it was 5 or 10. I don't think it was 5. Let me check and see how much that was. I don't think it was 5. Let me put in Disney. Disney. I paid $8.64, so it must have been $7.99 for it. So I sold this soothing eye wash from Walgreens. When does this expire? Not until November. This was something I think I saw when I was doing online arbitrage with tactical arbitrage. That this was something, and they didn't have it online anymore, so I went into the store and bought it. But it never turned out to be anything good. Didn't sell on Amazon. So that's my last bottle. I had 2 of them. Glad to get that out of here. That was a bad buy in the long run. That's one reason why I stopped tactical arbitrage. Even though I thought I was reading Keeper right and double checking this and that right, I was so consuming. So much stuff would get pulled out of the tactical arbitrage report that ended up not being good. It just got to a point where, oh my God, too time consuming. So for those who don't know, tactical arbitrage, it's a website, tacticalarbitrage.com. It's a software program you can subscribe to. It's mostly for Amazon sellers. But will scan websites and it will tell you, it'll match it to the website price. So like, let's say Walmart, it'll say, oh, you can buy this at Walmart for this price, but this is what it's selling for on Amazon. But the problem is, a lot of times it might have something like, let's say the canning lids, right? It might show that, oh, you can buy these canning lids for $250 at Walmart and it's selling for $68 on Amazon, but it doesn't show you that it doesn't realize that it's a multi-pack. So sometimes you think you're going to make a lot of money, and then when you look further, you're realizing, oh no, I have to buy 10 of these, and now it's not worth it. And sometimes it is still, but there's times when it's just takes so much time. And a lot of people will hire a VA, 8 ounces. They'll hire a VA to kind of scrub the list. And you can buy what they call a buy list, where it's like Jess Hill, I know that she sells a buy list, where she has a VA that runs those reports and scrubs it and does all that stuff. And then she takes all the good items and sells that list to people who don't want to pay for tactical arbitrage and don't want to pay for a VA and don't want to do the work themselves. Those are good as long as you are in a group that is, the buy list is only going to go to like a certain amount of people. But you got to remember that, just let's say the buy list has got like really good ranked items. So just because there might be 50 people that are in that buy list group doesn't mean all 50 people are going to be buying the items. They might pick and choose which ones. It also means that some people might say, oh yeah, I'm going to buy some, but they buy like 4 or 5 of them. They're not buying 500 of the item. So, that's, I think, the big thing. A lot of people buy list, at least from what I've heard and seen, is that a lot of times they don't have big, deep pockets where they're not going to be buying a ton of items. So it works in the long run. I know that's always an issue sometimes with people. I'm chatting and I forgot how much this weighed. And good morning, SRG, by the way. I see you've popped your little head in here. I don't remember what size this box is, but who cares? It's a first class. $5.66. So I sold this for $14, and I paid $4.50 for it, and I sold it for $14 with free shipping. So not a huge moneymaker right now, but at this point, I just want it gone out of my stock. But they paid full price, my asking price for it, which is nice. So yeah, I've noticed a lot of older stuff is leaving my store, which is really good. Actually, I got a few more of those today, of older stuff that's leaving my store. And for those who are newly chiming in here, I'm old schooling it again today. My new printer came. I ordered a Zebra. It was broken, which I was still hoping it would work, which it may still work, but it stinks like cigarette smoke so bad. And I couldn't seem to get it to work before the show started. So I'm at the point now where I'm probably going to open up a iNet on it on eBay and return it, which I hate the idea of doing that. I hate it, but honestly, it really doesn't work. It stinks, and it's got a crack in it. It did not have a crack in the picture. I will hang on to the box in case he wants to open a claim with the post office. I don't think it's a post office issue, though. I think he didn't bubble wrap it. He just put air pillows in it. Hey, good morning, John Jones. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name, too. I was listening to a song called Leonard Skinnerd Jones this weekend, and I thought, I wonder how many people whose names are Leonard have Skinnerd as their middle name. I'm like, I wonder how many Leonard Jones there are out there. Your name made me think of it, John. Because how cool to be like, hey, there's a song that has my name in it. My niece's name is Summer, and I was at a store and they had all these like items that said hello Summer on them, because summer's coming. And I thought, I never see anything with Tamara on it. How cool, or is it frustrating because you want to buy it all, or do you just get sick of seeing stuff with your name on it if your name is something like Summer? could never have like keychains or pens or any of those really cool stuff that all kids seem to have, notebooks with their name on it. I never had that. Of course, now I have the Cricut, so I guess I could put my name on stuff. That sounds more detailed than Honey for getting sale items. Yes, it is. And you have to pay. It's expensive. It's like $100 a month for tactical arbitrage. Thomas, good morning, Thomas. How are you today? All right, so we have these mysterious boxed items. Getting back to my to be shipped screen so I can find the item here. Here we go. So these are how to train your dragon. They are wall decals. So I've told this story every time I sell these, and I sell them every now and then, probably every other week or so I've been selling these. I paid $1 for these at the Dollar Tree, so I'm all in at $1.08 with my tax. Sold it for $9.88 with free shipping. Pretty much at this point, I just really want to break even, although I think I'm still making a couple bucks on it. I bought these for Amazon, and I sent these to Amazon. That's why you see the Amazon sticker. I pulled them back because they just stopped selling. But I kind of took a chance because they were brand new at Amazon. I mean, brand new at the Dollar Tree. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna buy some of these. I think I bought maybe like 40 of them. Right. Like I've learned next time only go in like 2. And then when I was looking at the reviews were talking about how poorly people were receiving them because it's just a string of, it's a decal that's like this long, right? And they were shipping them to Amazon without in a box. And then Amazon, of course, they ship it to the customer as you send it to them. So they were just really poor reviews about how people were receiving them. So I bought boxes and put them in boxes, which of course added to my cost, and then the price tanked. I think you can get these for like $4 on eBay right now. On Amazon. So the fact that this person from Puerto Rico though bought it from me on eBay, they could have bought it on Amazon for cheaper. If they have Prime. Because if they don't have Prime, they would have had to pay shipping. Okay, I need to change the size of this label. Let's go down to 90%. It fits on here. You know you need coffee when you misspell your own name. Yeah. UFC John Jones. What's up, champ? Is there a UFC person named John Jones? Maybe John Jones isn't really his name, right? Like, who follows Art Vandelay? Because that's not his name. His name is not Art Vandelay. But that's what he goes by on YouTube. So people think his name is Art. They'd be like, hey, Art, how are you doing? His name's not Art. But if you don't watch Seinfeld, you probably wouldn't know that. Let's see. Tio says, curl up in a ball and scream, please stop hitting me, John Jones. Oh, that's funny. So I don't know if I've shared this before with you guys. We have friends who we have more than one friend, but this one specific friend is a state police officer. And last time he was over here a couple weeks ago, I'm like, how many times have you gotten beaten up? Like, I wouldn't want to be a police officer just for the fact I don't want to get beaten up. Because, there's always going to be somebody who's going to resist arrest or resist something, and they're going to get physical and they want to fight you. Heck to the no. I am such a wimp. Ask my husband when it's starting to heal, but see that scratch on my arm right there? See, there's like a scratch right here. So I was putting the cat in the kennel, and he scratched me when we're bringing him to the vet. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I got to amputate my arm. I got to cut. Such a baby. But I am a baby. I don't like pain. Just make my finger hurts. All right, there's that. Those are good because I don't have to. They came back to me in the way I sent them to Amazon, which thankfully that hardly ever happens. So I'm not even taking them out of the box. I just literally just throw the label on it, which is nice. Nice and easy. All right, let's see. Let's do, hey, we got a new offer. Let's see if I want to accept it. Oh, it went away. Went away off my screen. That's weird. Because maybe I'll accept it and they'll pay right now. Good luck with that, right? Don't you hate that when you have a best offer? It comes in and you accept it right away and they take like 4 days to pay you. You're like, come on, you just sent it. I'll fight your cat. Beat my cat up. My cat, some days he needs to be beat up, but oh, he's a good cat. We'll beat up your enemies for you. Hey, do the SRG because, man, I don't really have any enemies, though. I don't think there's anybody I'd have anybody beat up. I don't think I dislike anybody that strongly. Right now, in life, there's nobody. Used to be people growing up. Right, in high school, there was people I'd have you beat up. In high school, there's a lot of people who are not mean. Who are not nice. So I've got this Stephen King Sleeping Beauties audiobook. It's still sealed. Look how nicely sealed that is. Look at that. Look at that sticker. What is that? Amazon. This was sent to Amazon. Amazon was not on the listing. Amazon jumped on the listing, never shared the buy box. And I finally pulled this back after sitting there for way too long, actually. Like, I don't know, maybe a year. Let's see. I paid, I don't even know how much I paid for this because I don't have it on my screen, but I sold it for $23.45. It is going media mail. That is what the buyer selected. And that is what I offered. Let's see if it fits in this. I don't know if it would fit in this 8 by. It's going to be tight. So this is 8 by 6. Maybe my new 7 boxes. Actually, maybe these aren't 7s. These are 6 by 6s. I don't think that will fit in my 6 by 6 by 6 by 6 by 6. Let me see. Ooh, maybe it'll fit. It fits now, right? Look, it fits now. But when I get the box together, it may not fit. I could poly bag it. Let's see. Let's put it in one of these if it fits. I need to get the bigger ones. I keep forgetting to order them. Doesn't fit. Let's do all the choices. All the choices. Too many of them at times. I'm going to bubble wrap it. Just I don't want the box to get wicked damaged. Because, you know, wicked to us in the Northeast. We're from Boston. You know what the wickedness is? Don't want it to get wicked. Let's tape that so it stays in place. And, well, let's, what the heck? Let's tape this one too. Why not? Why not? Oh, your item sold. I just had to say, oh, how come there's no cha-ching? My phone's on silent. You didn't hear my cha-ching, you guys. I just sold some skincare. Oh, I sold some of that retinol stuff. Oh, sweet. Men's eye cream. Have to remember to go grab that after. I love when I sell stuff when I'm packaging orders. Unless I'm in a hurry. I did package some items on Thursday morning before I left because when I had sold something on Amazon and on Wednesday, and I said, all right, I got to get that shipped by Friday. So, but I have 3-day handling on eBay right now, so I did not even go back or didn't worry about shipping eBay. I am wondering on eBay if my sales have declined because my shipping is longer. But you know, when I first changed my shipping, it didn't seem to affect my handling time being 3 days, didn't seem to affect anything. But I don't know. I don't know if that could be the reason why my sales seem to, I say that as I'm packaging up, what, like 15 eBay orders? But that's for 4 days. Like I didn't ship Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So when you think about it, if I would have shipped on Friday, like I normally do, I wouldn't have as much as I have right now. So let's see. I have a minute pack and wait. I have I have minute pack and weigh package training under a minute. Training my printer to go faster is a challenge. Oh, you can pack that quickly? I don't seem to. Of course, I pack when I'm talking to you guys, so it never seems to be quick. It would definitely be quicker if I wasn't chatting. But I don't mind it. I'd rather chat with you guys and pack. Plus, I get to show you what I sold. Have you found any pool tabs? Guess what I found? First of all, speaking of pools, I bought a pool to resell. Sold some last year. Did pretty good. I bought one just as they first came out, which was probably like February or March. Put it on Amazon FBM because they're heavy. And I've stuck to the guns with my price, but I looked the other day. I think I was asking $169 for it. Paid $59. I think they're down to like $119 or something. And I also think that there are some people on there that are selling them for like $89. It's crazy. But there's like 400 people on the listing on Amazon. 400 sellers are selling those pools. So my advice to y'all, I wouldn't buy any pools this year and resell. Or at least not the $59 ones. Maybe the bigger ones might be worth it. That's what I sold last year, was the bigger ones. Paid $200 and sold them for $1,200. So pool tabs. Tablets are hard to find, the chlorine tablets. I have found the chlorine granules. I've got 2 40-pound buckets of granules. Plus I have a 5 or 8 pound that I got at Walmart of the granules. But my nephew, love him dearly, not just because of what he found for me, but he stopped at BJ's on the way home from work on Friday to stop and pick up his mom something. And he checked the chlorine tablets for me on his own. He knew I was looking for them. And he said that he was able to find the tablets. One big thing, 40-pound thing of tablets. So he bought them for me. They're $100 at BJ's. But they're selling for $350 on eBay right now. It's for my personal use. I'm not reselling those. I demand the cha-chings when you sell things. Please do not let that happen again. I know. Sorry, Anissa. The problem is because I turned my phone off. But I woke up at, what time did I get up this morning? Maybe 6, I think. Laid in bed till 6:30. Till my cat kept crying and rubbing his face against my face, wanting me to get up. So I said, all right, I'll get up. But I keep my phone on silent because I don't want to wake my husband up. So nice. Such a nice wife. I package and white noise you in between printing. Appreciate you white noising me. All right, so let's see. Chlorine is the new toilet paper. I'll tell you, if you got a pool and you don't have your chlorine already, I thought I'd be okay last week when I went out, because 2 weeks ago the shelves were pretty full. But nobody's opening their pool right now. We just got snow a week ago. Nobody is opening their pool. But the chlorine is already gone. So if you are sleeping on it and you live in a cooler climate like me, don't wait until you're ready to open your pool to get it. You better be looking now for it. My dad bought chlorine tabs at our local pool store and shipped them to my sister in California because they can't find them anywhere there. It's crazy. And I refuse to pay the prices that they're asking for on Amazon. Amazon themselves are having high prices. Like Amazon as the seller. Not as the shipper, but as the seller. Yeah, crazy. Need to go. Oh, bye, Laura. Have to call my grandma. Hope everyone has a great day. She has someone there to answer the phone for her. Hey, have a great day, Laura. Thanks for stopping in. I have a pool, but we use liquid chlorine. Oh, do you just straight up bleach, Lisa? So I watched a video the other day on how do you even use the granules, and you just mix it with water and then go around your pool and put it in, but then you got to wait 2 hours before you can go swimming. Where the tablets are nice because you just put it in the floater and they dissolve slowly and you can swim immediately. I haven't gone purposely looking for them. I was hesitant to share the bolo, but everyone apparently already knows about them. Yeah, I've been hearing about them. I think maybe February timeframe. I kept hearing pool chlorine was going to be short supply. But I wasn't in a rush because around here, just, who needs it when it's cold and your pool's frozen? So we had a text from my daughter sending me, looks like a video to a music video. Yeah, it was on the national news. So I mentioned it on Tuesday. I went out shopping and looking for them. And I told my mom, I said, oh my gosh, you won't believe, like, they're nowhere to be found. And she goes, it was on the news last night. So it was on the national news last Monday night. But I'm like, I can't imagine people around here are already buying them. Not unless some like reseller drove in the area and just cleared everybody out around here, which, maybe because we're so rural that those are the places you should hit up, are the places like this. So I sold both of these sticker books to the same buyer, which I love when people buy more than one thing. Let's see. They were total of $10. Sold them for $39. $39. Oh, all done that seasonal one. Wow. Don't have any more in stock. I had a lot of those. They sold quickly. I stopped at some stores on my way to New Hampshire, Vermont, New Hampshire, to craft this weekend, and did do some sourcing and picked up some stuff, which I need to prep an FBA shipment. I really need to do that. It's on my agenda for today, but now I don't know because I got to go get my purse. Anybody heard I left my purse in my mom's car? And she lives 35 minutes from me. I don't really need my purse, though. I think I might not go till tomorrow. I don't know. I think she wanted me to bring something to her, though. I just don't want to take the time. I have so much stuff to get done after being off for 4 days. Feeling the stress right now. Feeling very stressed. I need a vacation from my vacation. How many times do you guys feel that when you take a vacation, you get home and you're like, oh, got to get back to the grindstone. I just need a vacation now from my vacation. 14 ounces for those two. I don't even have to go priority, which is a good thing because I'd already bagged them. I should have weighed them ahead of time. 14 ounces. Sweet. Sweet Caroline. Ha, ha, ha. These are going all the way to Fairbanks. Should I upgrade their shipping? Should I upgrade it? No. Nope, not gonna. I was thinking about throwing it in a flat rated envelope. Not a padded, but an envelope. Would it cost me still like $1.50 more? Yeah. They selected first class, so they knew. I have a pool. Let's see, I already read that one. I have already read that one. I read that one. I have a pool service guy, though. In Florida, have to keep pools up. It's got to be hard. I think somebody bought a whole pallet. It sounded like it at BJ's because he said a whole pallet was sold over the weekend and they had to put restrictions on how much you could buy. So I assume because they had to put restrictions on it, it meant somebody bought them all. And I said, it's probably our local pool company went there and bought them because they knew that there was going to be a shortage and they didn't want to not be able to supply their customers. So is there a chlorine shortage? Yes. Lots of chemical went down in Texas due to the storms. Yes. A lot of things. Urethanes, silicone. Reynolds, I've heard that aluminum foil is going to be a short supply. PVC pipes. So PVC products. Oh my gosh! So we were talking about Richie Hustles earlier. I think it was his channel. Maybe it wasn't his. Somebody was in a Walmart videotaping, and they walked by the bicycles. There was no bikes, none at all in that store. And I mentioned it to my sister, I think, and she said that she noticed it in her local Walmart. There was no bikes. So that stinks. If you wanted to get your kid a bike, you'd have to go secondhand. So my nephew, I don't don't know why I get a bag to put my stuff in and then I end up not even being able to put it in the bag. My nephew bought a UTV or ATV a couple years ago, and I think he said he paid $3,800 for it. He resold it for $5,400, and the person who bought it from him, it put it on Facebook Marketplace for like $7,000 because there is a shortage right now in brand new ATVs. All right, so I got this. I am so bummed. Well, like I'm happy I sold this, but I'm bummed because I saw some of these on clearance this weekend and I passed up buying more of them because I hadn't sold even this one. And then this one sold, but I didn't have the opportunity to get back to the store. All right, so I picked up at Hobby Lobby. They have a brand or a line called the Paper Studio, which up here you can see the Paper Studio. So this is a binder for like a planner. This was $20 retail. And then I paired it up with these because they have the same rainbow design on them. So this is bookmarks and this is dashboard folders. And then this. So I paired this together and put it as a bundle on eBay. I'm all in at $8.34. That includes my shipping or my taxes. And I sold this for $26.88. It must be plus shipping because they paid $31.88. So yes, I'm kind of bummed I didn't end up buying one to replace it, but this one hadn't sold and I listed this one probably maybe 2 months ago. So that's that. 13 ounces. So let me see. What can we put this in? I don't know if I could. I might be able to poly bag this. I think if I bubbled it and then put it in. Oh, you know what? It might fit in a UPS box. It's Holly here. I'm going to celebrate my UPS boxes. Let me try them. That's just going to be too heavy. Oh, will it fit in that one? No, I don't think so. I don't think it'll fit in the smaller one. Oh, I can't do that. My shoulder hurts, and that hurts my shoulder. Reaching like that. I think this might be too heavy because these boxes are heavy. All right, UPS. If you have a business account, you can order these boxes for free. They're called the UPS security box. Look at this. There's no UPS on them. Nothing that's marked UPS. No, nothing. Right? Big deal. You can use it for anything, including eBay. These are going to be this is going to be too big. I bet it's going to be too heavy. Oh, yes. They're heavy-duty boxes, though. So a lot of times they don't work really well for first class because they're so heavy. Let me see if the smaller one would work. This is the other size you can get from them. I don't think this will work with this, though. Oh, what? What? It works! All right, let's make sure these both fit. This one's a little longer. Let me see, can I put it down? I may have to fold it at the top here. Oh my God, it fits! It fits! It fits! It fits! Oh, wait a minute. No, it doesn't fit. It's too tall. What? All right, let's see. Can I make you fit? Can I make you work? Can I make you work? Can I make you work? Let's see. So, so this was, I didn't take the prices off. So that's 30, 35. Yeah. I don't have to take the prices off because they're more than what they paid. The retail prices are more than what they paid. All right. Let's hope I can close this. I think I tried to use this box before for this exact same size thing because it's like folded right where it would be this thing. Okay. All right. I'm not going to fit in there, though. I can just tape you on. Oh, let me see how much it weighs. If I'm doing all this work and it brings it over a pound, it's defeating the purpose of... Oh, my gosh! 1.02! What? Honey, these boxes are heavy duty. All right, back over there. All right, now I'm going back to my original. Let's just put some bubble wrap around it. And put it in a poly bag. Sheesh. Man, that stinks. 0.02. Gosh. That is ridiculous. To be so close. Not be able to use it. So close. I wonder if it'll fit in this. Might be too big. I may have to put it in one of my bigger bags. Let's see. Well, maybe I should tape that on the bottom. Tape my bubble wrap on the bottom so it doesn't move up as I slide it in. There. So did all you mothers have a great Mother's Day? I went out to eat with my mom. We went to 99. And then we stopped and got an ice cream cone on my 5-hour journey back from my sister's with her. That was pretty much my Mother's Day. I did get to wake up and see my daughter, though, and that's nice. She stayed at my sister's like I did and saw her before we all departed and said goodbye. Okay. We are now at 13 ounces. Perfecto. Just don't put no heavy box on top. Oh, it's going to Guam. What? Guam? Guam. See, it says it would have fit in an 864. No. You're wrong, Pamela. You didn't know what you're talking about. 989. 598. Sheesh. Hey, hello, hip flipping mama. Flipping those hips. I hope you had a nice Mother's Day yesterday. I thought 99 would be so crowded. We got there at like 5 after 12 and it was hard. I mean, it was busy, but like we got a seat right away. But when we left at like 1 something, there was a line of people to get in. I got some chicken fried chicken. Oh my gosh, their chicken fried chicken is so good there. I don't like chicken fried steak though. I like chicken fried chicken. Yum, yum. Put some mashed taters and some corn. And they got honey biscuits. It was good. My mother got a steak. She always gets steak when we go out places like that because she doesn't get steak at home. So she orders steak when we go out. But she gets her steak well done. I used to only get mine well done, but I've now worked my way down to medium. Sometimes maybe even a medium rare, because sometimes it seems like it's not really medium. It's a little still red and bloody, but I can still stomach it. I used to be like, no, burn it. I don't want no red at all. Okay, I sold a poster. Cars poster. It does have one more flap, but I didn't open it all up. So I sold this poster. I need to put some cardboard. Let's see what we got for cardboard. Are you wide enough? You are wide enough. What? Remember, I think the other day I cut this little piece for something. What was I shipping? I don't remember. But I cut a little piece. But I still have enough to make it so it's not as bendable. What? That's great. I always keep my pieces when I Frankenbox for this purpose right here. Tape. So my flap don't open up on me. This looks like the flap from a Lowe's moving box. That's what this looks like. Must have had to cut it down for something I was shipping to Amazon. All right, so this I got for free in a free box at a garage sale. And I sold it for $12.87. Free money. I love free. Free. I love medium rare. Really? See, I wouldn't order. I don't think I'd ever order medium rare, but I'll still kind of eat it because I'd be afraid if I order medium, and sometimes it comes medium rare, that if I ordered medium rare, it might come rare. Gross. I don't want it too bloody. My husband will eat it rare. My mother-in-law will eat literally raw, not even rare, but raw hamburger. That's gross. Not only is it gross, but it cannot be healthy for you. My daughter used to have ferrets and she would feed them raw food. She'd like, oh, here's a turkey leg or here's a rabbit's neck. Some weird stuff like that. It's just gross. I guess that's what they eat in the wild. She's all about feeding them what they would eat in their natural habitats. Even her cats and their dog eats raw. Everything raw. She's a huge proponent of that. All right, this poster. Let's see how much you weigh. Maybe I should put one of my do not bend stickers on it. We are at 4 ounces. And it is going, oh, it's going here in New York, even better. $3.03. Print. Oh, still can't get over my printer issue. Why can't Amazon get me labels in 2 days with my Prime? Wish I had a store around here where I could go buy some labels. That way, by Wednesday when I ship again, I don't have to do arts and crafts with my shipping labels. I'm going to check Facebook Marketplace, see if anybody's selling a printer. That way, I could just find another Zebra or Rollo or whatever type of printer. Those new Brother printers, I watched that video that the college picker had, and man, I want one of those. I just put this down and my label moved. Just wasted a whole strip of tape because it didn't stick. Or it's stuck, but not to the label. Now my label's got a big, like, it's got a bubble in it. A ripple. Yeah, I need to get, I'm going to check Facebook Marketplace, see if anybody has one. Look, I have these little do not bend stickers I put on it. So hopefully they don't bend it. And this person gets their Cars poster. So, drink time. It's too early for a Mai Tai. It's never too early depending where you live. I need a do not bend sticker for my body. Oh my gosh, I need that for my knee right now. My knee's been hurting me. I can't, I used to be able to, like, I can't get on my knees. It hurts me to kneel on my left knee. I got like a big bump on it. I don't know what's going on with it. I've never even talked to the doctor about it. I got to remember, because it doesn't hurt unless I kneel. So when I go to the doctors, back when I would see a doctor, I wouldn't think of it because it's not hurting when I'm at the doctor's. But starting yesterday, it hurts without me doing anything. I've never had knee problems before, besides that. Okay. All right, so I sold a Richie Rich t-shirt. Richie Rich. Should have sent this one to Richie Hustles and changed that from Rich to Hustles. So I got this shirt at TJ Maxx for $3.99. Sold it for $18.99. My older brother says just wipe its A and slap it on a plate. I tell him he's brainwashed from the Army. Yes, the Army can definitely make you think differently. The military does. My husband was in the military. My gosh, that guy eats so fast. And he said it was from his days at basic training. They make you eat really fast. I'm like, yeah, but you haven't been in basic training since like almost 40 years or so. Like, slow down. Don't eat so fast. I hope there wasn't a sticker on this one. No, I don't remember seeing any tags. This must be the one I took for the picture. Okay. Let me just feel that there's no TJ Maxx tag. I don't feel one. 7 ounces. So sometimes, like, I think there's a lot of people that will go for eBay, will go to like TJ Maxx and source stuff and sell it. Especially even Poshmark. Maybe if you go to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Burlington, excuse me, you can get some pretty good deals. I think I was telling you guys about some Montreal Canadian hockey t-shirts that were at TJ Maxx last week, and I almost bought them from Amazon, but Amazon hasn't had them in stock since 2018, and I debated. I ended up not picking them up because sometimes when an item goes suppressed or it's been so long that it's been in stock, that you kind of wonder when you put something on it, how quickly will it go back up in rank, especially if there's something else that's replaced it. So I ended up leaving it. All right. This is going to Atlanta, Georgia. Jonathan is going to get a Richie Rich gift. I picked up these Richie Rich, and there was some other ones I picked up. What were the other ones I picked up? I like an older TV show. They had so many this past week that had like the Rugrats. You know, a lot of those like 90 children's shows are coming out on t-shirts. I've heard there's a new Rugrats, like they're going to revive the show or something. But then I also heard on the radio, but I think I ended up walking away and not hearing the answer. But the question was like, what show is being revived that was for kids, but it's going to come back as an adult show? Does anybody know what show that was? I wondered if it was Rugrats. Maybe it's them growing up. So now it's not going to be, it's going to be like a Bob's Burgers or, an Adult Swim type of show where it's not going to be all for that. They're not going to be young anymore, but they're going to still target the group that watched them as a child. I don't know if that's it or not. The Jetsons? I used to watch the Jetsons, but I don't think Jetsons weren't really popular in the 90s though. Because my kids didn't watch the Jetsons. I watched it in the 70s and 80s. I sold 2 of these, and when one sold, I was like, oh, I hope I still have those. You question your stock. And then another one sold, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I really hope I have them, because now I just sold 2 of them. So these were on sale for $2.44. No, 24 cents. $2.24. Originally were $8.99. I sold them for $12.88. So take off the sticker with my Scotty peeler, so don't have to use my fingernails. My nails have been so weak lately. I thought for sure I was still taking my biotin, but man, I don't know. Just because my nails are so weak. Okay, there's number 1. And number 2. I went into a store last week, with my mom. We stopped at a store and I said, oh, let's just check out the clearance, see what they have for planner stuff. Oh my gosh, they had some nice good ones. And then I saw, hey, good morning, Chris. Cajun reseller in the house. They had planner covers. I don't have them right here, but they sell really fast on Amazon. And they had them not in the clearance, but I remember that they'd clearance them back in like February. And so I took one up to the front register to have her scan it, and she scanned it and she was $1.99. And I'm like, thank you so much. That's what I thought. They're normally $19.99. So I went back and I grabbed them all, and I bought them all. I think there was, 6 or 7 of them, but I bought them all. So those will be going to Amazon this week. All right. So yeah, paid $224, sold for $12.88. But yeah, so that was nice. I walked out of there. I was so excited. I said to my mother, I'm like, I hit the mother load. I'm all excited. I also bought myself a sewing basket. I don't have a sewing basket. We have this old plastic sewing tray. And it's so old and the top is broken off in it. I don't sew. My husband's always done the sewing. And he came home. It was a floral basket. And I said, I bought you something. Like, I bought you a sewing basket. But he only sewed really when it was like my son and my daughter were in Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, and when they needed their like patches sewn on, or him with the military, if he got a new shirt or jacket, he had to put his patches on. And so he would do that. And then it got to a point he started paying somebody. He found somebody that did them for like 50 cents a patch. All right, let's see. Got these both packaged. They are 6 ounces. So let's just pick this one. Yeah, Tio, you are dating yourself. How old are you, Tio? I'm going to ask you your age. The secrecy of the internet is not going to work. Of course, you could say whatever age you want, and I would never know if it's true or not. I saw my nephew had a shirt on, and instead of saying like 2021, it had like the Roman numerals for it down his arm. And I thought, that's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys have ever seen me wear my shirt that says vintage and it says 1968 on it. That's the year I was born. And I thought, how cool to get a shirt and just put the Roman numerals on it of 1968. I wear my vintage shirt very proudly. I love my vintage shirt. My sister had a made for a cruise. We went on her 50th birthday cruise. And my other sister's daughter had a Cricut where she could she was doing like t-shirts and stuff for us. So she did them for us. And they all say vintage and then whatever year we were born, which was nice. 44, which is funny, you're 44 because my mom said 1944. 44. 44 is one of my favorite numbers. My husband's, he played adult men's softball, and his softball number was 44. So I like 44. If I play the lottery, that's one of the numbers I'll use a lot of times is 44. 23, 44, 32 are my usually the 3 favorite numbers I play. And then I'll play, like if I go to like Keno or what's it called, like quick hit type thing. Some of our restaurants around here have, I don't even know what it's called. It's like a Keno where you pick numbers and then these things pop up. It's part of the New York lottery. And I'll sit there and play those. And I usually will play, it's really weird, but for some reason, I think back to like high school and the boys I liked on the football team and what their football number was. That's what I choose. So like 42 for Tim Bergeron and 32 for Craig Brunell, and stuff like that, which is really weird. Really weird. I don't remember what this weighed. God forbid I remember, like literally from 2 seconds ago, 6 ounces. And it was funny. My daughter and I were talking this weekend about us girls are crazy, right? In high school, we like boys and we do crazy things, right? They will take their name and write our name with their last name and all this stuff. Well, her favorite number is 45. And it's because that was a boy that she liked and that was his sports number. And I said, what do you think this guy would like? And I couldn't remember her name and she said it. Let's say his name was John Jones. And she would say, and I said, what do you think John Jones would say today if he knew that you still use his football number in things, right? Like her email address is something 45. What do you think he would think? I think that would be really funny. Hopefully he would think it was flattering, but he'd probably be like, who's Kendra? He may not even really know who she is. She went to a big high school. I went to a high school where I only graduated with 52 kids in my senior class. So I knew everybody. Everyone knew me. I got the most, oh, I don't have it anymore on my Facebook, which stinks because I had some pictures I've uploaded to Facebook from high school. I would share it with you guys. I got the most spirited award for my senior year. You know how they always give like best dressed, the funniest comedian, and all that stuff. I got the most spirited award. Hey, Carlene, thank you for the $3 super sticker. All right, let's play a song for you, or a sound. How about this one? That says goal. It doesn't sound very good, does it? How about this? We were talking about cartoons earlier. How about a cartoon sound? Boop, boop. Thank you for the super sticker. Super sticker. Super sticker. All right, there's that one. What we got left? I feel like I've been packing forever. Well, it has been 2 hours, right? I wish. I'm so disappointed about that printer. Really am sad. Do you think that guy's going to give me a hard time? Let's see how many feedback he has. I never even really checked that when I bought it. I got 5 more things to package. But I'm going to take a time out because I want to go check and see my printer that I bought. So I paid $96 for my printer. I'm going to share my screen so you can all see what I bought. All right, this was the listing. $89, free shipping, but with tax, it was more. All right, they only have 57 feedback. Ms. Caddy Outlaw. 30-day returns. Doesn't matter if buyer pays because I'm going to do an INAD, item not as described, because it was broken. Oh, yeah, look it. It is in the picture. See right there? It's cracked. Can you see that? See that right there? I can't point to it. Oh, I could click on the picture, right? Let's do that. Right here, that crack. I did not see that in the picture. Let's see if he mentions it. Works plastic outer, a little discolored. Okay, I was okay with the discolored. Includes power cable, everything you need to get started. All right, so he does not mention it smells like cigarette smoke. Stink. But that crack is in the picture. I didn't notice that when I looked at it. So like down here, right? Those are not cracks. But that is a crack. It did come with labels, comes with the power cord, all that, which is cool. Do you guys think I can get this cigarette smoke out of it? I don't want to return it. I really want to keep it because I want it, but I want it to work and I don't want it to stink. Like I had to take it off my desk because it stunk so bad. Bummer. 100% feedback. Just as described. The photos admit the flaw in the board that some might not like. However, it suits me because it cut into pieces. All right, so there was a flaw in that one. Great shipping. Thanks for the wood. Great eBay. Incredibly fast. Hey, it shipped it great. Oh, man. I don't want to be one of those people, right? I don't want to be one of those people who return something. I can't even remember the last time I've returned something. It's been a long time. But man, if I can't get that cigarette smoke out, you can't get the smoke out of hard surface. Oh, yes, you can. Try to freeze it and leave outside for a couple of days. You think if I left it in the sun? But what if I don't want it to damage it. If I left it in the sun though, I wouldn't want it to, I can't have it damage it where it looks like I did something to it, then returned it. Damn. Because even if I could get it to work, if I can't stand the smell because it's right here next to me, I won't use it. I would just put it away. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Yeah, cigarette smoke is a deal breaker. Wonder how long he's been on eBay. He started last year, last August. Yeah. It might be a good lesson for him to learn. He needs to disclose when something smells of smoke. And if it is not from him because he buys it and resells, he just needs to be aware that if it smells, he's got to say it. I got a very sensitive smell. I can pick up odors like really sensitive, but this one just really smells of smoke, like really strong. As soon as I opened the box, I was like, oh my God, so strong. So just open air covered porch. All right, I do have 2 covered porches, open air. I heard baking soda sprinkled on it. See, I'd be worried about sprinkling because I don't want it to get into the crevices, like would affect the heating element that wouldn't make it work for printing. The only thing that can rid of it, the only thing that can get rid of cigarette smoke is cigar smoke. You know what I like the smell of is pipes. I used to have a guy at work this is how old I am. When I first started working in my adulthood after college, you could still smoke in the office. And there was a gentleman who would smoke his pipe and walk around the office. And he wasn't right in my office area. He was in another part. But when he would walk by, oh my God, I loved it because I loved the smell of his pipe smoke. I would return it. They should disclose that. Yeah, you could just pay the return shipping. I'm not going to pay return shipping if they didn't disclose it, the smoke. I also can't seem to get it to work. It did say something about the Windows 10 update created a problem for it. And I'm wondering, maybe that's why he got rid of it. Maybe he couldn't even use it anymore. But I downloaded the driver and installed everything. It even pops up as a printer, but for some reason when I print it, I get an error. So yeah, I don't know. Hey, Chris, it's funny you just commented because guess what I'm going to show you that I sold next? A plush. Woof, 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 woof. Hey, I wish I had. Wait a minute. Do I have a dog sound? Hold on. No, I have cats. I have cat sounds, but not a dog. Sorry. But look at isn't he cute? I got him for $1. Because how can you not buy that face? Look at that face. He's so cute. He is a Gantz. Is that how you say that brand? I don't even know. But he's Gantz. And he was in good condition. So I thought for $1, I'll pick him up. How can you not make money on a $1 plush dog? People love their plush dogs. So I sold him for only $7, but the buyer paid shipping. So after fees and everything, I'll still make like $5. At least $5. Not too shabby. Let's wrap him in some bubble wrap. I mean, some tissue. Wait, we want you to be nice and comfy on your. Where are you going? Oh, you're going all the way to Marina Del Rey, California. Have a nice trip. I should name you something. What should I name? Oh, by the way, he's a Webkins. Burp, Webby. Somebody on here told me that. Was it you, Anissa? I think said that W was a Webkins. I didn't know that when I got him. I just liked him. He was cute. I almost picked up, somebody was selling a huge lot on Facebook of these. I almost bought them, but none of them had the code. And by the time I looked up everything, I was like, yeah, I wouldn't make enough. They were asking too much for it. So, a Men in Black dog. I don't know. He's cute, though. Is that what they had on Men in Black? Is that what MIB stands for? It also stands for Mint in Box. And it's not a Mint in Box. I'm assuming it's Men in Black. What you're saying. He's a cutie patootie. Goodbye. Let's call him Chestnut. Right? Goodbye, Chestnut. You're cute. But you're on your way to California now. Let's see how much I'm going to have to pay to ship you all the way to California from the great old state of New York. Only $3.49. So when you have good plush, you can polybag it. If it's like plush you get at the fair or vintage or it's real delicate, I box it. But when it's good plush like that, you can just throw them in a good old poly bag. Yeah, Men in Black. I like Men in Black. I like that show, that movie. I hate vapors, vaping. Ooh. Why does the exhale seem to be so much bigger than even like regular cigarette? The vapors. Some of it's not so bad because, you know, you get scented vape. And if it's a good scent, it's not so bad. They had, my mom was a smoker for the longest time. And she had, when we would go to bingo, we would have to sit in the smoking section. And there were people who would vape over there. Sometimes it wasn't so bad. It would be like cherry smelling stuff. It smelled good. Which I think was one of the turn-ons of kids, right? Because they would be like, oh, but we can get bubblegum flavored and all that kind of stuff. And have you noticed, like, you don't really hear much about children and vaping anymore? I wonder if that fad has died off. There was so many kids that were getting sick from it. I wonder if they finally just was like, okay, done with it. Or maybe they're not vaping because it's too hard with a mask on. All right. There's the plushie. Plushie. All right. So what did you say, Cajun? I sold a blue hyanthus. I'm probably not saying that right either. Macaw over the weekend. A beautiful bird. Ooh, nice. I do like to look for good plush. I do like that too. I'm not a plush king like you are. Heard you called out as a plush king the other day. Where are we going? All right, we got this, which is Aaron Condren, who is a big name in the planner world. I sold one of these, if you remember, I think it was last week or the week before. Sold another one. It's just a notepad. It doesn't even go in the planner. It's just a notepad. I paid $3.99. I gotta take off the sticker. I'll tell you what I sold it for in a second. All right. One thing that's nice about when you're on YouTube for a longer time live, you get like one group of people, then they come in, then they leave, and then another group comes in. You always get your wonderful people who stay around the whole time, but start to see new faces as time goes on, especially as my West Coasters wake up. I'm going to take my sticky stuff off. Oh, it was a Wild Republic brand. Oh, I think do I still have one of those birds here, or did I sell it? I sold it at one time, and then the person asked me after they bought it what the dimensions were, which I thought I had it in the listing, but maybe I didn't. So I told them, and then they ended up, it was too big. They wanted a smaller one. But you know, it was like this big in your hand, like this candle. That's how big my bird was, and they wanted it even smaller. Like, do they even make it any smaller? What is this? Warm fall leaves. I should burn that sometime. Yeah, so I think I might still have that. It plays music, but for some reason I think I may have sold it after I canceled that order. I feel like for some reason I may have sold it. I kept one. Where is that? I think I have the card. Oh yeah, look it. I got this one. I got that one. Those are the stickers. National Audubon. And I paid 50 cents because it was half off. But I bought them all. But I kept the cardinal. You're up to 1.46 subs. Moving on up to the sky. To a deluxe puppet in the sky. I'm moving on up. I am. You know what's funny? When you're on YouTube, it's so hard to get your first 100. right? Because you get your friends and all that. But then to start getting people that aren't your friends, pretty cool. And then when you hit 500, like it seemed like it took me forever to get to 500. But I swear that with the algorithm, once you hit 500, YouTube is like, oh, you're pretty awesome. We're going to start throwing people your way, suggest you. And I feel like I went from 500 like pretty quickly up to like 800. And then it slowed down again. It took forever to get to 1,000. But I feel like now that I've hit 1,000, look, I've almost added on another 500 subs, which took me so like forever to finally get to 500. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But then there's so many. When I look at the viewers and I look at my analytics, I'm like, wow, there's a lot of people who watch me that don't subscribe. And I'm always like, I wonder why they don't subscribe. But I watch a lot of videos. Like I'll watch, like last night we were watching, we got a pond that we built last year in the backyard. And we want to put a fountain or aerator or something in it to keep the number one mosquitoes, and hopefully so it doesn't get stinky and like not have like weeds and stuff growing it. So we were watching videos on that last night, and I think we probably watched about 20 videos. But I didn't subscribe to all 20 people. We were watching different ones to get different aspects of stuff. But I kind of feel like my channel's not really one that you normally would watch once and not just to get information on one thing and then not come back. I don't think, unless you don't like how I present it, that's different. It's not like a how-to channel. Right, $3.50 to mail this to Massachusetts, to AJ in Massachusetts. My son's name is AJ. But AJ could be a boy or a girl. Hey, Mind and Body Co. I think you said good morning at 6:30 this morning to me on here. I think it was you. I noticed when I popped on, I already had some good mornings. Oh, Sylvia says, I'm still here, just listing. Good. Getting that listing done. I've got pictures I took last Monday, maybe. I gotta still list. Oh, I got so much still to list. This weekend, of course, I was traveling, so I didn't get a chance to garage sale, but it was beautiful weather here, and it just breaks my heart. I didn't even look at the paper because I don't even want to see how many garage sales there were because I couldn't go to them. But part of me, on the way home, I was thinking, okay, I need to focus on getting more of my backlog stuff listed, my death pile stuff, so I can start making more and more room for the stuff I want to get at garage sales this year. Because believe it or not, our garage sale season hasn't even really started yet. Normally it would have started by now, but we have been cold and snow in the end of April. That is crazy. Okay, let's see what's next. We got this still. And we got this. Oh, I got 3 things because I can't find. Oh, no, the third one is sold while I was talking to y'all. But I got something on Etsy. I got to find it. I'm probably going to end up looking for it after I'm done with you guys because I've searched for it. I don't know where it has gone. I got to check and see if I sent it to Amazon. The only thing I can think of is I must have pulled them all and sent them to Amazon. I sold this Mario watch. Comes in a really nice Nintendo box, tin box. Pretty cool, huh? These were on clearance at Walmart. I think I paid like maybe $5 for them. And I sold it for $30. And it should go in a 6x4x4 box. Let's do some bubbles so it doesn't slide all over the place. Somebody asked me the other day what size watch it takes. I had no idea. They actually have they have a watch. They have one of these watches and their battery stopped working. And they wanted to know what size battery it took. I ignored it. I'm like, open your watch and check. I don't know. Every now and then I'll get really weird questions. It's like they think I'm the manufacturer of the item I'm selling. I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. 6, 4, 4. Sometimes I want to say, go check out the website. Like sometimes there'll be a name brand item, right? Like a Canon camera or something. And I'm like, go check out Canon's website. Did you see my username? It's Tamerlyn. Do you think I really know? Who knows? So Sylvia, you have an AJ also. Mine stands for Anthony. He's not a junior though. But I didn't want to call him Anthony. My husband goes by Tony, and we never have called him Tony. I'm not even sure he would even reply if somebody called him Tony. He never ever went by Tony. He's always been AJ or, Anthony if you are mad at him, I guess. I don't know. I wonder what he goes by at his work. Sometimes when you get into an adulthood, you change maybe what you go by. Oh, yours is Anthony Jr. Yeah. So my husband, he's an Anthony. His father is Anthony, but he's not a junior. And they even but they both go by Tony. So I didn't want a third Tony. Because at family reunions, they even have a female Tony that's in their family. So you would have 3 Tonys when somebody would say Tony at a family reunion. And actually, they even had an uncle who wasn't blood, but married their aunt, Catherine. His name was Tony. So there was a lot of Tonys. You could tell they were Italian, huh? A lot of Tonys. Tony! It was a Tony! Okay, so last, until I go grab what I sold. So when I went to Party City, I bought a ton of stuff when they were clearancing out, closing the store. These are some of the things I got. I bought a bunch of themed items, and then I listed them into a multi-variant listing so you could pick and choose what you wanted. So I would have these baseball little treat cups, and then I would have the little swag bags, and I had little baseball bouncy balls and invitations, thank you notes, all with a Major League Baseball theme. These people just bought these. Gotta run. Have a good day. Thank you. Flip it good. Oh, by the way, I didn't even say hi to you when you came in, even though I read your message. I'm sorry. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Let's see if they would fit in this 844 box. I think they would fit in this 8. Are they going to fit? Oh, no, it's going to be too tight. Let's do the 864. I definitely want to box them. I feel like this might be too wide, though. Put them like this. Oh, I think you might fit. I think you're going to fit. We'll bubble them so they don't get too damaged on the ends. Get crushed. Why am I not using my eBay tape? I don't understand it. Anthony Joshua? I would like him to meet my friend John Jones. My son is Anthony Salvatore, and my mother calls him Anthony Salvador. I'm like, listen, he's not from El Salvador. My husband's middle name is Michael. His father's is Vincent. I wanted to call my son Michael Joseph all through high school. That was my name. I found a little tiny, and I don't even know where he is. I don't remember getting rid of him, but it was a Cabbage Patch, but they had little plastic ones. He was about this tall, and his name was Michael Joseph. And I I kept him for the longest time. I remember him. He was wearing a red shirt and blue overalls. And I was like, that is the name I want for my son. I was so excited to find that. And yeah, but my husband has a brother named Michael. So that went down the tube, right? I'm not going to name my son after my brother-in-law. So I never got to use the word Michael, the name Michael. I really liked that name. My girlfriend, oh my gosh, she named her sons, what was her first son's name? She had William, Joseph. Oh my gosh. How can I just have forgotten? Thomas. And I loved it. And she never called them like Tommy or Billy or whatever. It was always their name. And I love that. Love it. My name is too long. Yeah, you've got a long name. And then you got that hyphenated last name, right? So it makes it even longer. I hate Augustino. It's so long. Nobody knows how to spell Tamara, and nobody knows how to spell Augustino. My maiden name was Robinson. So how easy is that? That was Michael Jackson's middle. Oh, was it Joseph? It was Michael Joseph Jackson? That is funny. I don't think I ever knew that, which is really odd because I loved Michael Jackson growing up. I would stay up to watch the videos at midnight after the news. They would play music videos before MTV was around, and I would stay up just so I could catch Michael Jackson's videos, like Beat It and stuff. Wow, I didn't realize his middle name was Joseph. That's cool. All right, so this man, I'll tell you, I'm debating on this because these are like right against the top. I feel like they could, if this gets crushed really bad, it could crush those cups. Let's see where it's going. Not that it really should make a difference where it's going, but I sold these for $6.88. Must be plus shipping because they paid $13 something. It's going to Arkansas. Arkansas. I mean, I think it should be okay. I think they might be okay. I think I'm going to take my chance on them. It's costing me five. Gosh, I can't even read numbers today. $3.58 to ship these, and they only paid $6.88. So, but I got them for like a quarter, like really cheap. Really cheap. So that's one of the things my sister has a lot of. I don't know if you guys were around when I started my live today. My sister was in the chat, and she was selling. Last year, she decided to get into selling on eBay and Amazon more than what she was doing. She pretty much was only selling her maple products, and she went ahead and decided to do more online selling because she saw how well I was doing. So I spent a lot of time like helping her, getting her started. And she works as a hospice nurse. So she works as a triage hospice nurse at night. So from like 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. or 5 p.m. to 8 a.m. or something like that. So she can sleep, but if somebody dies or has issues during the night, they would call her and she would triage to decide whether or not to send a nurse out and whatever. So that's what she does for her full-time job. So there are some nights when she doesn't get any sleep at night. Well, during the day, for the hospice company she works for, they have been short on nurses because of COVID, and they have taken on, in Vermont, they are one of the only hospice companies that will go visit COVID patients. The most popular, hopefully not for long, but they are the ones, they have turned away COVID patients. So their company has been so busy. And so she's been during the daytime going out and visiting the nursing homes and visiting patients at their home and all that. Because you guys saw today, if you were around, she says she was on her way to Rutland. She's listening to me on her way to Rutland because she was driving to an office and helping those offices out that are shorthanded, which is like an hour from her house, taking on extra work. So she works all night and then she gets up and works during the day. She said she will be working for 24 hours this whole week, every day, 24 hours. So she got to the point where it's great money. And she said, I just can't handle doing everything. So she gave up her Amazon, even though she had just started in eBay. But she's sourced a whole bunch of stuff, and she's got a death pile, and she's got stuff that's listed on eBay, and a death pile to go to Amazon and for eBay. And she's like, do you want it all? Do you want to buy this all from me? And I looked at it and I'm like, I'd love to, but I don't have the space for it. I don't have it. And unfortunately this weekend, she lives 5 hours from me. And I said, I don't have the time this weekend because we're here for something else to sit and go through it all, which I would love to do. Maybe go through and just pick out what I want. And then maybe locally she can sell the rest of it to somebody. But if there's anybody who lives in the New Hampshire or Vermont area and is interested in buying her stock, then she go for it. I know she's got some like long tail vintage board games that have seemed to have done really well for her. She's selling them for like, I don't know, $150, $200 board games. But I mean, honestly, I just don't have the space right now to take as much as she has, nor did I have the time. But I told her if she can't find somebody locally to buy it all, that I would go down and just pick through and pull out, scan stuff that I can send to Amazon, and then whatever I feel like is worth my time and effort for eBay. But she's got a lot of this Party City stuff, a lot of it. Because it was in her neck of the woods that Party City was closing. I could only take what I could fit in my vehicle, which I can tell you, my vehicle, I told my mother I might put her on pay for a Greyhound bus ticket and send her home so I could use her front seat, because there was no room for anything. My purse was down on the side of my legs on the way home because there wasn't even room for my purse anywhere in the car. It was packed full. All right, I need to go grab some retinol men's eye cream in CC. Let me go grab that. I'll be back. Now my area is even worse off now because I have all these packages I just packaged. So I sold this retinol men eye cream. So this I picked up at, I think it was Zulily. Oh no, I got this at Kohl's. So I did retail arbitrage or online arbitrage for Kohl's. I picked up a ton of this. I think I only have one left. So I bought this. For some reason, this brand, some of it is called Skincare Cosmetics, is the brand name up there. Not going to come in. Come on. No. Oh, it started to come in. It's like flashing good, but some of it I could sell on Amazon and some of I couldn't. So what I did was I had scanned it and I could sell it. So then I looked at all of the different products within that line and I bought anything that was profitable. Well, once I got it in, when I went to send it in, for some reason, some of the stuff I couldn't send to Amazon, but some of it I could. So this men's eye cream, for some reason, I couldn't. So I've slowly been selling this on eBay. So that's nice. I'm down to only 2 left. I think I probably bought 20 at the time. Fits in there. I love that. I love when it fits. So yeah, so I'm so glad to get rid of it. Down to 2 left. Well, only 1 left after this. So I paid $6.48 and I sold it for, ooh, is this going international? Because it looks like there is shipping and I'm pretty sure I didn't charge shipping. It is international. Oh my gosh. Can you send skin eye cream to Russia? Here I'm celebrating, and now I'm gonna, ever since I got screwed out of some stuff. Now I'm double guessing so many of my international shippings since I lost $100 on those gummy bears or gummy worms I shipped. Because eBay did not have my back. I challenged it and I lost $20 on top of the 100. So, all right, so it's Russia. Sold it for $20. They paid $14 in shipping. So if I lose out, I would be out the $6 plus shipping. Is it worth taking the chance? They only have 2 feedback. Let's see if it says they're from Russia. It does say they're from Russia. They've been on here since 2018, and they've only have 2 feedback, myself and one other person. That was the past 6 months. So they've been on here since 2018, but they only ordered something 6 months ago. And then my item. But doesn't mean that person didn't have any issues with it, because you can't leave negative. Just like I already left positive. I don't know. It is not GSP. No, it's direct ship to them. I'm gonna ship it. I'm just wondering if I should. I'm gonna check probably and see if it's a item I can't ship to Russia. I probably should at least check that, right? Make sure I can send skincare. Let's see. My scissors. Can I ship skin care to Russia? All right, come on. Russia prohibited in, all right, let's see. Russia import whatever that word is. Prohibitions. So air rifles, alcoholic beverages, animal products, animal skins, batteries, bioproducts, ceramic, checks, blank stock, chemicals, hazardous and non-hazardous, cologne and perfume, cosmetics are a no-no, hazard and non-hazard. Would you consider eye cream a cosmetic? I think it's on the line of it. Could be. You can't sell non-perishable food there. No blue ice, dry ice, or wet ice. No costume jewelry. I'm thinking I need to cancel this. No perfume. No plants, no poisons. No powder, any powder. Oh, I can't sell my stun gun. No tea. You can't even send tea. All right, you're saying yes. Yes, what? Yes, I can't send it. No vodka to Russia. Oh, it says no toilet. Oh, it says toiletries, and then it says hazard. I don't consider this one hazardous. I don't. Doesn't mean it isn't. I'm thinking I should cancel it. Problem with. You can cancel and just say problem with address. I told myself to always go with your gut. And right now, my gut is saying I don't think I should send it. Based upon cosmetics being hazardous or non-hazardous. It's not a cologne. I don't see anything else where it mentions like lotions, skincare. Like they don't mention that at all. Go for it. Yeah, I'm thinking what do you guys think? Although y'all voted I should sell those gummy worms and I lost money. Tio says no. I probably would cancel and not risk it. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like I should. Feeling like it could fall under cosmetics, even though it's not. I mean, to me, it's not a cosmetic, but go with your gut. Yeah. All right. Damn it. Thought I finally sold this. Anybody want some eye cream? Any of you men out there need some eye cream? Give you a good deal. $6 plus shipping and it's yours. Just make me break even. I just kind of want, something that's been sitting around. I kind of want it gone. Doesn't have an expiration date on it. I mean, it has like that number, but Lord knows what that means and when it really expires. All right. Man, I gotta cancel an order. I canceled one recently too because I didn't feel right with where it was going. I think it was Brazil. Brazil is horrible. All right, cancel order. I'm gonna say unfortunately I can't ship. They got their name is like not even written in English. Like it's those weird letters. Not that doesn't mean anything. Like I wouldn't sell it to them because of that, but I can't put a note on here. Why is it when you cancel you can't leave a note for the buyer? Plus I'm out money, right? Because when you refund, you're out the fee and probably the international payment processing fee. It's a cosmetic if the custom guys thinks it's a cosmetic. Right. Exactly, John. Exactly. Yeah. I would say no. All right. I'm listening to y'all. You are giving me sounds of reason. And you know who I started listening to again for the first time in years? Oh, Augustana. Oh, I used to like them, Augustana. Speaking of Boston, we were talking about Boston earlier. I think that's it. Let me double check. I think that's all I need to ship today. We got eBay out of the way. I got an open offer. Let's see what my offer is. Maybe I will accept it. Okay, a Richie t-shirt. Another Richie. How much did I just sell that other one for that I just shipped? Man, I've been getting a lot of lowball offers, like less than 50%. View purchase history. I sold that one for $18.99. Okay. And then I now have an offer for $12. No, I don't want it. I'm not going to accept it. $12 and I'm asking $18.99. I just sold one for that. Let's counter offer it. Now they did originally offer me $9.50. I just declined it. I didn't even counter. But now I'm going to counter. Let's let them know that, all right, I am willing to negotiate. I'm at 18. I'm willing to do $16.50. Let's see if they want it. They're from California, so it's going to cost me more money to ship it there too. They'll probably counter at 15. I'll probably accept 15, but I won't go below 15. For a brand new t-shirt, 15 is reasonable. If I want to lose my sight, I'll gouge my own eyes. Thank you. What is that your eye cream? You're not going to lose sight on my eye cream. Very, very reputable. This is not, let me see where it's made. It's made in the USA. Look, it's not made in another country. It's not made in Russia. It's not made in North Korea. It's not made in China. So you're good. Not going to make you lose your eyesight. But it'll get rid of all those wrinkles under your eyes, right? Make you look younger. You're 44 years old. All right, so that was eBay. Let's just double check Mercari here. I know you're all like, double check what? I'm just staring at you, clicking on stuff. But let me just make sure I don't think I sold anything on Mercari. I didn't check it this morning. I'm pretty sure I didn't sell anything. In progress? No, nothing. All right, Mercari. Etsy. I can't find that item on Etsy. Poshmark. Let's just double check. Hey, if I have an offer and I accept it, I can ship it today. Let's see. No active offers. Oh, I do have an offer on a North Face jacket. Expires in 4 hours. Man, this person keeps offering me the same price over and over again. So, oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that, Anissa? I have a North Face jacket that I'm selling for $97. I don't know why this didn't go to Amazon because it was originally for Amazon. But I'm asking 97 and they countered, or they offered me 68. Okay, here we go. Oh no. So I'm asking 97. They offered $40. I'm telling you, lowball offers. I countered at 89. They offered me 55. I countered at 75, which is literally I would break even after the fees, the 20% fees. They offered me 62. I declined their 62. So then now they've offered me 68. I would make $54. No. I'm just going to decline it. I'm not even going to counter at my lowest of 75 because as soon as I countered at 75, I didn't like it. I regretted that I even offered them the ability to buy it at 75. So I just declined it. All right. So I guess I'm not going to be doing anything on Poshmark besides what I already did. All right. What do we see? Bonanza. I don't think I have anything on Bonanza. I haven't sold on Bonanza since like March 12th, I think it says. Let me tell you. March 12th. I was doing pretty good on Bonanza. Like I was getting like almost weekly a sale on it. Nothing. It's dried up. And nothing Amazon. I did my Facebook and I haven't checked Kitizen. I did check Grailed last night and there was nothing. But I sent out some offers on Kitizen. No, nothing on Kitizen. Kitizen is like Macari that you have to request, and even Poshmark, after you sell something, you have to request for it to be deposited. I think I have a $9 balance. I don't know. I probably should just request it. I think that's it. I think I've shipped everything. Except for that one item I can't find. Oh, hey, Tio. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, wait a minute. That's the second super chat for today. What's up? What is up with that? Charge! There's a whoopee cushion. I think they're just fun. I think it's fun just to play the different sounds. To have you like guess what they are. Oh, guess what this one is? Your worst sound at 2 a.m. Your baby crying and you got to get out of bed. All right, to not accept California offer. We Californians are toxic. Yeah, damn California. Get rid of you. Quick, everyone send Tamara a lowball offer on something. Need to keep this stream going. My lowball offers have been crazy. Crazy. I used to always be the thought process of counter, because sometimes you would counter and you get to a point where they end up buying it. But I have found that lately, I say lately as in probably like the last 6 months, when I decline it, sometimes I end up going back and just buying it full price because they're like, they don't want to take the chance. It's really weird. Ouch, my ear. Oh, you want a baby. You want a baby to cry like that. You have to wake up and change its poopy diaper. All right, let's see what else we got. This is a sound I don't like. That's your dentist. Which my tooth was bothering me again this morning. I'm so tired of my teeth hurting. I know I complain about it. Since February I went and had my 2 crowns replaced. That was the worst mistake. My teeth have been so sore since then. That's a young one who doesn't know how to use a violin. Oh, hey, another sale, another cha-chingy. All right, I guess I got, hey, and how about instead of sending me a lowball offer, if you don't want this stream to end, you just buy something, and then I'll go grab it and ship it to you. Store name is Tamerlyn, Tamralyn. So that one was an Amazon. I just sold something on Amazon. So let me go grab it and let's ship it. Why not? Why not? Ship it out. Oh, Happy Year. I'm so glad I sold a Happy Year. See that? I sold a Happy Year sticker, and it's going to a business customer. Alrighty, let's go and get that. What is it in? Happy Year. Let's find it. Let's go to the Bay so we can find where it's located, which is tip number 1. If you are cross-posting, I use eBay's custom SKU to put my location of where it is amongst this beauty of bins with my goodies in it. So it forces me to take it down from eBay when I sell it. Otherwise, if I post it on Amazon and I put the SKU in of where it is, I probably wouldn't go to eBay and take it down. I'd forget. All right, Happy Planner, Happy Year. Let's see, here it is. Oh, I got 20 of them. If anybody's in the market, I got 20. So I now have 19 left. I went deep on it. And I do have in my custom SKU, it says AMZ, so I know it is cross-posted to Amazon, and it is in P3. Let's go see what else I sold so I can get them at the same time. P3. I got to remember that. P3. Right there. And, oh, I sold some Longhorn seasoning. Cha-chinga-chinga-ching. To Irene. And that is in J8. All right, I'm going to go get those 2 items. J8 and Happy Year. J8. Happy Year. Happy Year. Happy Year. I think you're right here. Yep. And J8. Where are you? They're not where they're supposed to be. I can't find them. I don't know where they are. Just listed them recently. I wonder, I know I sold 4 of them. That's my last one. Might need to make a trip to the Dollar Tree. So I sold some steak seasoning you can get at the Dollar Tree for $1. Sold it for $10 plus shipping. I'm just wondering where they are because I know I had 3 sets of them, and I know I sold 2 of them. I have to look for it. I think I may not have put it. I think some of them sold before I put them away. And maybe the other 2 are sitting somewhere amongst my craziness right now. I gotta get that Amazon shipment out. I'll see this later on my TV. Oh, see you later, Tio. Gotta feed my puppies. You got puppies. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the super chats today. Appreciate that. So this is what I had sold, this Happy Year sticker book. So I'm going to ship this out at least. This is to an Amazon buyer. I'm wondering where those seasonings are. They're really good. I know I brought some upstairs to use. I hope I didn't bring up the ones that I was selling. Yeah, I think maybe I'll have to run out today or tomorrow. I guess I can do it tomorrow. I got 3-day handling time. I don't have to get it right away. I don't want to have to cancel, though. It's eBay. Nobody wants to cancel eBay. Yeah, they're vicious. They're vicious. I must have them somewhere. The other order is Etsy I can't find. I don't understand where those are. I got to look and see if I sent them to Amazon. That's the only thing I could think of. I went misplaced 8 of something. All right, 8. When I sent stuff into Amazon, I thought I took everything off from eBay. Etsy. But they're listed on eBay too. That's what kind of concerns me. Why I can't find them. I can picture them in my head too. I know. I remember. I don't know what I did with them. Need to get some more scissors. Guys ever feel like I'm always missing scissors, having to find them. I'm always needing them. Need some left in a bunch of different places. I know I had some here. I have some over there where I take pictures. And I think I have some over there. Over there. I have a pair. But I've noticed upstairs I'm always like, where are the scissors? They're always missing from my junk drawer. So this is going to the Greensboro Center, whatever that is, in Starkville. You guys ever send anything to somebody famous? You ever ship it off and you're like, hey, I recognize that name. That's pretty cool. Somebody famous. I've got to go too. Time to go to the post office and run some errands. Goodbye, Carlene. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm going to be signing off here shortly. I got this one left. And my gosh, we're over 3 hours, folks. Mondays are always a long day, though. Because I always end up having most of my shipment on Mondays. All right, that one is done. Got to get it all in the bag because it's all over the place. And I got to hunt for that thing I sold on Etsy. It is a, I'll show you what I sold. Hold on, let me open it. I'll show you guys what I sold since I usually show you. This is what I sold. So it's planner paper. And it's like half a sheet, but it opens to a full sheet. I don't know. I can't understand. Let's see what I sold it for. So I sold it for $12.77. Don't know what I paid for it because it's not on the screen. I think I only paid like $2 for it. Huh. Yep, I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. I got to go hunt for it, which I'm going to do. Wow, you're still on. Good morning, all. Good morning. I was talking about you earlier, Cornhusker Picker. Was it you that mentioned that there's a lot of postal theft in the triangle boxes because people will usually ship like golf clubs and stuff in them? I think for some reason I thought you had mentioned it. Somebody that works for the post office mentioned it, but I got 2 of those heading out today. So I was talking about that earlier. But yeah, I am wrapping up though. I'm done. I've been on for 3 hours. Done wrapping my presents, except my presents packages, except for one I can't find. I'll look while I'm on with you guys, so you guys know the mystery of what happened to it. I'm gonna see if it's on Amazon. Let's see if I sent it to Amazon. Happy Planner. Let's see what I got in stock. You know, for some reason though, I put in Happy Planner for search words. When people set stuff up on Amazon, sometimes they don't put in planner, they put PLNR. It's like, I don't think maybe they're not, maybe they're gated in Happy Planner, so they make up and put something else in. Let's see, did I send it to Amazon? I don't see it. So that's not the case. Let me check my FBA orders, because I may be sold out. Right? Maybe didn't realize I sold out and I already closed it. So let me check that. I did sell a Happy Planner Fitness product name. Search. Now let's go the last 90 days. Let's see if I sold it. There's those covers. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. No, I didn't. So they must be here. Where the heck could they be? I don't think it was drop shipped. Because the Amazon label was the Amazon thing that was in the box. See, like, this is what it came in. It didn't come in. It was in an Amazon box, but you can tell it's like reused. And the receipts was not just that. It was for, they bought a tub of towels, heavy duty, and the adapter plus a nose and ear hair trimmer. That's what they bought. This was in the bottom of it. So they must have just used the box. And yeah, it doesn't look like it came from Amazon, right? Because look, there's a priority mail. Amazon wouldn't have done that. I feel bad. They put an Amazon. I mean, they put their normal label on here. Yeah, it definitely wasn't drop shipped. It saddens me they got to pay for shipping back. I don't like that. I know what it's like as a seller, and they look like they're somewhat new, so I hate that I have to even open a return. I don't like that at all. But I don't want something that smells like cigarette smoke. And I can't even get it to work. And it was broken. But I was all right to look past the broken. Right? I did miss it in the picture, even though they didn't put it in their condition. But I don't think it being cracked is going to make a difference in how it works. So I was all right with that. But I'm not okay that it smells like cigarette smoke. I mean, that's nasty. It's really strong. Really strong. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys go because I do need to go. I gotta figure out where those planner papers are. It makes no sense that they're not in those bins. And I've looked in those bins like 4 times. It would be in only one of 2 bins. I don't understand where else they would be. But I gotta figure that out because I think, let me see if I have to mail it by today. And then I gotta find those spices. Lord knows what I did with those. I feel like I got a good inventory system going, but I also feel like the more inventory I have, the more chances I feel like things like this pop up. Oh, I'm waiting for payment on that North Face shirt I accepted an offer on. What am I looking for? Oh, that sale was on Etsy. Okay. Ship today. They ordered on May 6th, so I really need to ship it today. That's what it says, ship today. Yeah, so I gotta hunt. I'm gonna keep hunting for that until I can find it. Hopefully I find it before the mail post office closes. But all right, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, I appreciate almost as much as you stopping in. Stopping in is number one. Hitting the thumbs up is number two. Subscribing is number three. So if you could do those three things, check, 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 that'd be great. I will see you guys on Wednesday. I'll come back on live. And this week I'm pretty much open most of the week, except now I got to go get my purse from my mom's. But I'm hoping to do some sourcing for Amazon because that's a challenge I gave myself for the month of May. So I'll probably do that tomorrow, which I think I might go get my purse tomorrow while I go out to source because, I'll head in that direction anyhow. And yeah, so maybe I'll show you guys what I find on Wednesday sourcing for Amazon. But I got to get my Amazon first shipment out from last week. So hopefully I'll get that out today. I'll see you guys later. See you on Wednesday. Thanks. Talk to you guys later. Bye.